Oh my god, I went through like 30 scenes right there. Oh my god. I was like, which scene am I going to? I forgot. Oh my god. Effective Feared already coming in with a follow. What's going on, Effective? How you doing today, brother? Thank you so much, guys. Welcome to the Dog Squad Showcase. So happy to have so many amazing people already in chat. I'm so excited about this show today. If you don't know, for whatever reason you don't know, you're gonna know that today we are featuring the one and only OceanRGatsby here on Mixer.com. I'm so happy to have this man on my show. It's gonna be an amazing show. I'm super duper excited. Oops, I'm already like going above my head. I'm already drowning in my own captions. I gotta take it slow and make sure I use short sentences. But thank you guys for being here. I can't thank you guys enough. Like I said, I'm just beyond excited for the show. Been anticipating the show for several weeks since I contacted Mr. Ocean. Probably like early April or even mid-April, something like that. We decided to come together and combine our powers to make an incredible show for Mixer, and I'm super excited for it, man. I'm just trying to wait for everybody to come in, trying to waddle themselves into the show, and you know, I want to make sure we have like a decent enough crowd for Ocean, and see if his community will show up or my community will show up. Everybody's still waking up either on this lazy Sunday or something like that, eating brunch or lunch or whatever. So we're gonna give it a little bit of time, but of course I still want to thank you guys for showing up and being a part of this. So you just got back from a bike ride, Sam. GG's. That sounds amazing. I hope you had a good ride. I do want to take a moment and just tell everybody, you know, if anybody's new to the show, kind of let them know the rundown of the show, and maybe a little bit of history. So I started the Dog Squad Showcase back in September of 2019. The idea of the show was to showcase, of course, different content creators here on Mixer.com, talk about themselves, talk about their communities, and, you know, maybe talk about their journey as far as, you know, streaming here on Mixer. A lot of different people have, of course, everybody has a different story here on Mixer and how they started and why they continue to keep going. And I just wanted to give their opportunity to speak their mind and tell us a little bit more about them than maybe stuff we wouldn't even know. So I expect to learn a lot about each content creator that I interview. And every show has been unique in its own way. And it's been amazing to learn about so many different people here on Mixer, because we all come from different backgrounds, different parts of the world, and it's just amazing. I can't get enough of it. I love hearing everybody's stories, because it's totally different every time. So not a lot of different content creators get an opportunity to maybe even talk about their story, or even if it is, it's like real quick during the stream and they don't really get to elaborate. So I wanted to use the web show to give them the opportunity to maybe explain their story to their community, and maybe meet some new people along the way. So guys, if you don't follow my dude OceanRGatsby, you're definitely missing out, man. He's an amazing content creator. He's been doing it for a while, and he just has a special type of energy that I haven't seen on Mixer at all. This dude's so hype. His community is so lit. Like, it's just, yesterday I spent so much time in his chat just hanging out, just having a blast, because everybody was having a great time. So I may have to turn the noises off, but I do appreciate all the hosts. We do have we had to have a follow come through, so thank you guys. You are more than welcome to host the channel if you haven't already, and if you are new to the channel, feel free to follow as well. I appreciate it. Greca, nice to have you in here, brother. Coos, thank you for the host. Thank you so much. Donger, what's up, brother? And we appreciate all the new people in here, man. It's gonna be a great show. I expect to have a great time. I'm having to like stick my head over. I don't want to drown. Gotta go. I wish to stay. I needed to get things done for dinner. All right, no worries, Sam. I appreciate you coming by. Anyways, as always, thank you so much. Zeus, thank you for the host, brother. Turn mixplay off. Mixplay. Yeah, I do have mixplay off. I think mixplay is off. But don't forget to hit socials, guys, if you don't mind. Just to remind people. Like I said, this interview is all about the content creator that I interview. I'm sorry. I know everybody's excited about partnerships and stuff like that. Thank you, Corrupt. Appreciate you, brother. I just don't want to interrupt him. This whole interview and this whole show is not about me. It's about Ocean and his community. So I don't plan on bringing up anything about my community at all. You know, I just want to focus on Ocean, and then that's it. That's all I want to do. This is all about him, and this guy's an amazing man, and I've had the pleasure of getting to know him over the last several months, so I appreciate y'all being here. Even though I don't know anyone affected. It's all good, dude. It's all good. Hey, we have nothing but love here in this community as well, so believe me, man, there's so many amazing people here. So many people dropping follows on the host already. I mean, it's great, dude. I love to see that energy already. Everybody's super excited, I could tell. But yeah, guys, if I do miss anything, my mods will catch it, either it be a host or follow or embers or sparks, whatever. I turn most of my sparks off because I don't want anybody to drop any major sparks. We want to save the sparks for later on. But like I said, you're more than welcome to hang out. We will answer any questions y'all have for Ocean. So if y'all have thought of anything, you're more than welcome to ask him at the end of the interview. I have a set couple of questions that I'll be asking, and we'll talk about different topics and whatnot. But like I said, we'll definitely get to any answer any questions you may have for Ocean. So I really appreciate it, guys, and we're gonna have a great time. So without further ado, we're gonna bring on the main man himself, OceanRGatsby. I'm gonna switch scenes here. Oh my God, he's already got the glasses on. This dude's ready. Let's go, my dude. How you doing, Ocean?
What's up?
this man has a different type of energy, brother. I'm telling you guys, this man's amazing.
Can I get away with Russ and Dilla Dog Nation in the chat right now? Let's go.
He wants that wave. He wants that wave of Rush.
Dude,
I was spamming the crap out of that yesterday, dude. It was so fun. Like it was so fun just to
wow,
just to have so much energy for the channel and for what you were doing yesterday. It was amazing, dude. I had a blast on your channel. So for whatever reason, if my community or any other community out there do not know who you are, let them know. Let them know what you do and how long you've been streaming here on Mixer.
Well, how you doing, guys? How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? One more time, can I get a wave of Dilla Dog TV? Rush in the chat right now. Let's go.
Let's go. Everybody's still waking up. I feel like everybody's just like still like maybe hungover from lunch or whatever.
Anyway, all seriousness, my name is OceanRGatsby. I was born and raised in New York City through the early to late 80s to 90s where I started gaming. I live in New Jersey now. My name came about because I was a huge fan, or am a huge fan of Ocean's 11, and I was always interested in the Danny Ocean character. I thought that guy was smooth and you know, witty and smooth and all that stuff, so that always stayed with me. And R is part of my name. I'm okay to say it. My name is Rudy. That's my real life name. And Gatsby is one of my favorite books. My favorite reads is The Great Gatsby. Awesome. And that's how it started.
That's great.
I've been streaming consistently, really like dedicated, consistent. It's hard to find consistency, just to put it out there. Basically like a year and a half or so.
Okay.
You know, close.
Yeah. That's pretty good, man. Like I said, I probably stumbled upon you maybe a few months ago. I know you were at PAX South this last year. I didn't have a chance to talk to you, and I regret that. That was my own fault for not talking to a lot of people. I was just too scared and too shy for whatever reason. I don't know why, but I was just too shy to go up and talk to a lot of people. So definitely, we can expect if you come back to South next year, and we give you a big hug. Because I definitely have fallen in love with you and your community over the last several months, man. You got amazing thing going on for sure. And yeah, I know I'm shy. Yeah, believe me, when you see these big people that I look up to, just in the flesh, you like kind of starstruck. You don't know what to say or how to act, because I did that with several people. You know, it was so crazy. I don't know. It's just a different feeling when you see people in person for sure. So
I get it. I totally get it. My first PAX was PAX East 2 years ago.
Okay.
And I thank God. I thank Troy HD so much for it, because I myself, I'm a people person. I'm here in this world. I was put in this world for people, to bring people together, to mingle with people, to connect people with people. That's who I am. Yeah. And I still was nervous. It's something that goes in. It's not just you, Dilla Dog. I'm telling you, it's something that if you're there for the first time, first and foremost, you're just not gonna expect that feeling. You're just gonna freeze. And once you talk to a couple of people, and it's lucky. You need to be lucky enough to have somebody that's been there. I got lucky with Troy. It made it easier, but I was still nervous. You know what I'm saying? At PAX South, I did see you, because I remember you having that hoodie, and I remember looking over to you. I'm like, that sounds very familiar. I recognize the guy. I think you were with Duck.
Yeah.
And Duck is like one of my good friends, and he came up to me, and I'm like, "Oh, Duck," and I did see you. You were all over the place, first of all, because I do remember watching and seeing that. So I'm like, this guy looks like big time, man. And yeah, I get it, man. I think when you go to these conventions, I think just talk to people, man. Just go for it. Just do it. And you know, once you do that, you'll see how human people are, how just normal human beings they are. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
So I get it.
Exactly. Yeah, I love the kind of atmosphere. Like I said, I went to PAX South in 2019 was my very first one, and I had just started streaming. I probably had 100 followers. Like, it was something like that. And I just wanted to go for the experience, because I had another streamer buddy. He's like, "Yeah, I'm going down for the whole weekend." Like, this thing lasts all weekend? I thought it was like a day or two or something like that. But he's like, "No, I'm going to be there. I'm coming down, and I'm going to be staying there the whole weekend." He was trying to explain to me what it was. I had no expectations. I didn't know what to expect. I didn't know what I was getting into. And once I walked in the convention center, there was like tons of people, gaming stuff everywhere of all types, not even just like consoles or PC, but there was card games, board games, anything you can even think of, man. It was so crazy to see so many different. We all love games, but there's different types of games that come together, and it was just crazy to see this whole, this whole community come together. And then seeing Mixer, I had just started streaming, like I said, and I would say the booth in 2019 was not the same as 2020. 2019, it was just like we had people lining up to play games. Like they had a big contest where you could play Fortnite, and if you won a solo game of Fortnite on Hype Zone, which was really big back then, on Hype Zone, that you had a chance to win a console of your choice, whatever. Even I think they even were giving out PCs at that point too. So it was pretty crazy. So I was lining up. I even got to talk to a couple of Mixer partners in line. I thought they were just like ushering us through the line, just regular staff. But no, I don't know if you know BB, not your waifu.
Oh, of course, that's my girl.
I met her in line, and we had like the most genuine conversation. Like she was so amazing, and she was just like telling me, asking me if I was streaming. I was like, yeah, I just started streaming like a month ago. I think it was like a month and a half at that time. And she's like, oh, let me follow you. I'm like, oh, okay, cool. It's like just random person wants to follow me on Mixer. I went to look at her, and she had 30,000 followers. I'm like, holy moly. It's like, who is this person? So, of course, I fell in love with her and would go to her channel all the time and still do it every once in a while. But she was amazing to talk to. She was just a humble person. I was like, man, if this person can be like this at this stage of her career or her content creation, that's where I want to be, even if I ever get that far. So it was just so cool to meet those people. And then 2020, this last year, dude, it felt like a family reunion. Like seeing so many people come together and having a blast, dude. So I don't know how did you experience the same way?
I definitely experienced it the same way. I mean, my first PAX, I was afraid because there was a lot of people who apparently I started to realize afterwards they were very fake people, and I was getting introduced to these people, and I'm like, I don't know who you are, and you're like, oh, I don't want to feel, I don't want to disrespect them in any way.
Exactly.
I'm still new. We're still new. It's such a big world. It's such a big community, big platform that you're gonna keep meeting people that you have no idea. You know what I mean? And that's the beauty of community. And that's the beauty of what Mixer is. It's like get out there, meet people. The most important thing I think, guys, I cannot, keep stressing about it. If you can afford it, go to a convention, talk to people. It's more than just putting your face on a camera and streaming. It's community. It's getting to know companies, getting your face out there. Getting a business card if you can. You don't never know.
Yeah.
I'm close with Cindy, as a matter of fact, at PAX Out.
Yeah.
It's people like that, and it's just I'm telling you guys, if you guys are gonna take this serious and stuff like that, make sure you make it to at least one convention at least a year, at least.
Yeah.
Like COVID.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm sure that's helped you, Dilla, and open your eyes to other things, and seriously, you have to get out there. It will definitely give you a different mindset, and different experience in terms of how to take your content to another level as well. You look at other people, meet them in person, ask them questions. You know what? The first thing I learned, Dilla, in this community, I've never streamed anywhere else. This is like my first love. This is the streaming company that I don't want to use that term, but the cherry of the cherries.
Oh yeah.
That's what makes it. I will never go anywhere just because of the people, and just getting out there, asking questions in a respectful way, respectful manner to other content creators. How excited they were, like BB did with you. BB's phenomenal. She's one of the most her perseverance is unmatched. Like what she's been streaming and still going and still providing some positive interaction to her stream is awesome. So it's that experience that probably took you to keep doing what you're doing, Dilla. And first of all, I know this might be about me. I hate it when it's just about me. I think it should be about everyone. Make sure itself. Dilla, congratulations. First of all, that really gave me goosebumps of excitement because I was looking at when you asked me, I went back a lot of your VODs and I was looking at the kind of person that you are, and I was like, wow, this is it. I feel the honor, and it's great. I feel your heart. I know what you do in real life, and I respect you for that. I have two of my best friends who are sergeants and anti-terrorist unit out here. These were kids, and I know what they've gone through, and I know what they go through day in and day out. So, Dilla Dog, this is amazing to see you as a partner now, and just pouring your heart out there, and just changing the world stream by stream. And you know what I'm saying? So, Yeah, it's crazy. Just go to a convention, guys. I'm telling
Yeah.
you, if you can't do it, do it. You know.
Exactly. Exactly, man. Like I said, you get the opportunity to do. I know my wife hates the word using networking, but connecting with people, making friends,
Yeah.
putting faces to usernames and stuff like that was so amazing. Like I said, I mean, got to meet so many partners, and everybody was so humble and so nice to talk to. And I even met the owner and founder of Flashpoint GG, Bovie, and I got to spend like almost an hour conversation with that man. Like, it was so cool to talk to him and you know, see why he does it, and how he started his journey and stuff like that, and his passion, like talking about the future for that stream team and everything they want to do with Flashpoint is amazing. So I would have never experienced that had I not gone to PAX South.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
next year I plan to be, of course I'm gonna be a partner next year, but I plan to be more involved. It's gonna be crazy. I really can't. I just can't get my head around it right now. Believe me, bro. It's just been so surreal. And I was already excited for PAX South 21, but dude, I'm just gonna be on a cloud next year because it's gonna be so cool.
You're gonna experience a whole different world.
Oh yeah.
You know, as a partner, and I mean, I'm not a partner, but I know I'm around a lot of partners and very close friends with a lot of them, and I just know it. That's the excitement about it. You know what I'm saying? And now your grind really starts now.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly.
The hard work starts now. You
Yeah.
know, so we are here. I'm glad to see this, and actually to be, I guess this is your first web show as a partner, I guess.
Yes. This is the first one.
Oh my God, chat!
Yeah.
Can I get a wave of
Dude, I'm so amped up, man. It's an unbelievable feeling. So I'm gonna need. I saw Lone Star in chat, dude. I'm gonna need. You need to hold my hand next year because I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do at PAX 21.
I got you, man. It's
All right.
Sweet.
So, you said you had a passion for games at an early age. How did you get into live streaming? What made you want to do it?
Well, I started early, very early on, late 80s, I guess. Before I fell in love with basketball, and I kind of went away from gaming when I was playing basketball. I grew up in a time where we were able to go outside and create our own games in the backyards or running around the block. We didn't really have to stay home that much. We didn't have, of course, the means either. Yeah. So my first console, legit console, I want to say, was probably a TurboGrafx 16.
Wow.
I will never forget Slaughterhouse on that. Yes, guys, I am up there. I'm not up there in age, but I'm around there. But yeah, my first love was with TurboGrafx 16 and with my neighbors, and my parents couldn't really afford it.
Yeah.
And Nintendo was like my first real one. Like,
okay.
The actual first Nintendo. When you used to play Duck Hunt and I had the gun, you could post it on the.
Oh yeah.
Put it on the screen.
Against the screen. Against the screen.
You know about that. But yeah, I went through that whole transition: Nintendo, Sega Genesis, Sega CD, all that stuff. So my first time I started really realizing it was a friend of mine that I used to play with, named Argentine Stew. He was streaming on Mixer. I had the Mixer app on my Xbox because, when it first came out, you downloaded it just to see what it was, and I used to peek in and see it, and I never really paid attention to it. Yeah. So one day I see them streaming, him and Gizmo as well, and I was like, wow, this looks like fun. Like, man, this looks like pretty interesting. Like, with who I am, and I could do this. Like, it should be easy. I was a PUBG player, big time PUBG player.
Okay.
And I borrowed my wife's MacBook from 2010. Used her camera on the laptop to Streamlabs using Lightstream. And when I started streaming there, it was just love at first sight.
Oh yeah.
Just because of that feeling, and it was just my friends that used to, that I played with. I have friends that I've been playing with for 15 years, COD mostly, and it was easier because they would be there. We would just, see each other, or there was a complete zero the whole time. But you know what? Yeah. It was something different to me. I was learning. I rushed a lot of things thinking like how everybody thinks that once you turn on that camera and you go live, you think magic is going to happen. That is not the case at all. This was my first, I will always keep this. This was my first alert, my first overlay, my first emote, my first hype alert, my first hype anything, I used to wave this in the camera. This is a picture.
Oh my god.
Of an emo, that emoji that my friends made on a group chat one time, making fun of me. So I always used to use this emo in conversations when I used to, like, you know, troll somebody. I used to do this for that. And I was looking for something for like my logo or something, and this came up. My best friend made it, making fun of me. So every time there was a hype scene or something, I had like 1 or 2 people. I used to wave this picture like this with music and dance, and I will always keep this with me forever, as much as I can, because they will always remember. I will always remember that 0 viewers for months and months and months, and me waving this damn picture, and just keeping me grounded, keeping me humble. I don't know where this is gonna take me or take us. Always hold on to something that's gonna remind you when you started and how you started. And this is it right here. I'm gonna frame this. I swear to God, I'm gonna frame this.
Should get it tattooed on you.
Maybe.
On your chest.
But seriously, I want to put it out there. You guys gonna see a lot of 0 viewers.
Yeah.
When you start, it's that big 0.
Yep.
And I'm gonna tell you right now, you can have 100, 200 one day, 300. That 0 view is the most important viewer in your life as a content creator.
True.
Why I say that is because that 0 viewer is you working on you. You are working on yourself. You're working on your content. You're not realizing it, but those long months, Della, you keep seeing that 0 and you're like, what's wrong with me? And you keep working, you keep learning how to add an overlay, you keep learning how to communicate with other people. You know, it doesn't matter what it is. Learning how to do a song request, learning how to use a bot.
Yeah.
And you continue seeing that 0 viewer, but you know what? Continuously, that's you working on yourself.
Yeah.
So that 0 viewer is the most important viewer you will ever have as a content creator.
Yeah. And I always appreciate those people. Like, you do have those people like that come into your channel like, oh, follow me, blah 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 at this channel. Like I don't ever want to ban somebody for that. I always want to give them the opportunity to learn. Like, this is a learning experience for you. Maybe you just don't know, you're ignorant to it, so that's fine. But I always appreciate those people that do come in and ask questions like, hey, how did you get this? How did you get this set up? Because I know I was that person. I didn't want to go into somebody's channel and bother them, but if they had the opportunity to answer a question that I may have had, you know, I definitely want to take the time to answer that person, because they're learning. They're taking the time to do some research and figure out how this stuff works, because not a lot of people know. I know I didn't in the very beginning. I had no effing clue what I was doing.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. And I'm lucky enough because my personality, I'm about people. I can talk to anyone. Like, I want to talk to people, and it was easier for me. But you got to think about a lot of these gamers in gaming and in streaming or content creating. I'm telling you, at least 80% of the population probably are very either insecure or shy. That's why they game. You know, they try to escape from like the realities, or introverted, and you know. A lot of introverts in gaming, because they can, you know, they have something else to be themselves and not be judged or whatever it is.
Exactly.
Which is not true, because in content creating you can be judged and controlled, it can be ruled. But, you know, it's, you know, you're working on yourself too. If you're becoming a bigger person as an introvert because you're streaming, you're putting yourself out there and you're not realizing that. I had a very good conversation with a close friend of mine who's a streamer. And he actually opened my eyes, because he told me there's different types of introverts as well. But yeah, that's the thing. That's the magic about this, man. And my journey has been nothing but magical and very hard as well. There's been a lot of sweats, tears, not knowing, confusing, and learning. I'm still learning. I'm still new. I will always be learning. You will always be learning. This is every day you turn on that go live button. It's a different journey, man. So yeah, I don't know if it's been the same to you. I'm sure it's been the same to you.
Yeah, I don't ever want to stop learning. Like, once I feel like if I stop trying to learn, then I know it's the end for me, because I have lost the passion to continue to make things better, and not only for myself, for everybody else, man. Like, I enjoy the community. I enjoy so many people just coming in and taking the time, that most most valuable thing in their lives, to come and hang out and chat and just have a great time. I mean, that means so much to me. It really does, because, like you said, starting off on that 0, I mean, it was difficult in that time period. I had to make moves. I had to go and make my wife an account. I made my sister an account. I made my dog an account, just to get that Dude, I was trying so hard. I was trying to think of all
Love
the
it.
stuff to get me above certain people because they wouldn't take the time to do that. So I had to do something for myself.
Exactly.
When you have 0 viewers, you have no one to blame but yourself because you have to go out there and get those people. And sometimes it's pure luck. Sometimes people stumble upon you, but I mean, you have to put in the work to go get that viewer and that follow. So
It's a lot of work, and you know what? It's also time management is
yeah,
not forgetting about home, not forgetting about your wife, not forgetting about
yeah,
work. It's work-life balance. Streaming life balance is very difficult because
yep,
you can easily lose sight of what's at home. Me and my wife, I tell you right now, we've bumped. Thank God we have that communication.
hmm
Where she's telling me, babe, you really need to slow down. When you shut down stream, you shut down everything. If I'm not streaming, I'm on my phone or I'm on my computer,
yeah,
networking
oh
or
yeah,
supporting,
yeah,
getting to know people, or I'm posting, or if I missed out on posting this or this, whatever, it's constant. And at one point, I was forgetting about my wife. Like
yeah,
she was hesitant to tell me things because she doesn't want to feel like she's not supporting me.
yeah,
Eventually, that can blow up.
hmm
So really be mindful of that and communicate with whoever's at home or whatever your support system is, because
yeah,
it's hard. It's really hard, man. So,
exactly. Yeah, I mean, it happens every time. Like I get off stream, and so my wife works 2 p.m. to 10 p.m. So she gets home. I usually try to end the stream before she gets home, but it never works out that way. Obviously, I just don't want to end the stream because I'm having a great time. But I will lag over and I'll start to wind down when she gets home, and I'll close the stream up and stuff like that. But even after, like, I always go host somebody. I don't always try to raid. I mean, at least try to host somebody. It doesn't matter if I have 1 or 2 people or 50 people. It doesn't matter. I try to spread the love and as much as I can. But I end up staying in that person's stream for like 30 minutes or an hour, and I'm like typing away, and she's like, "You just got done. Like, just hurry up and get off so we can go to bed." And I'm just like, I just want to keep going. Like, I'm having a good time with the person I'm usually hosting, or I'm saying good night to other people that may be on, and I just
yes.
it can last a long time, and I have to slap myself in the face just to get off the
Yeah.
computer.
You,
So
you don't say, "All right, have a good night. I gotta go." And when you raid,
yeah,
let me tell you, when we raid for like a straight 5 minutes.
that's great.
"Hurrah! We love you. Follow this person. Follow this person." And next thing you know, you're like, "Okay, hi, how you doing?" And after "Hi, how you doing?" next thing you know, forget about it. You
Yeah.
have to go to work. So
Yeah.
it's Bob breaking rates, but that's one thing. I always try to host, guys. Always try to. If you can't raid, do a tiny raid or a big host or something
Yeah.
like that, just to keep that community going. Just remember your first raid. Just remember your first big host.
Yeah.
Before you end the stream, remember how you felt before you ended when you were streaming. You got that first big host,
Mm-hmm.
and that big host could be 5 people.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
And the hard work starts just engaging those people, and just remember that.
Yeah.
Always, always, always try to host or raid somebody.
Definitely.
Anytime, any chance you get, So
Definitely.
that's all. Seriously, like, it is a grind. It is tough. Yes, I have a year to go back. I have a year. You can say consistently a flat year, consistently, because life has been crazy the last 2 years.
Oh yeah.
Outside of COVID. So
Mm-hmm.
I dealt with a lot of anxiety. I suffer from anxiety. I suffer from ADHD. So I got diagnosed last year. We were going through a tough time where I stopped streaming for a while.
Yeah.
But then I came back, and that was my remedy. And I always push people to go to seek therapy. It's not a bad thing.
Yeah.
It is an amazing thing. Knowing your vulnerabilities is the best confidence someone can ever have.
Exactly.
Once you admit vulnerabilities, you challenge your own vulnerabilities. That's the biggest confidence you can ever get. I learned that last year, big time, and I will push it. So it's okay. You're not crazy to seek therapy. You're actually a bigger person than a lot of people.
Exactly.
So, and I went through a dark time last year, and it took me out of streaming for a while. And slowly I came back and just took my time and just eased myself back into it. And here we are, outside of tech issues and OBS crashing all the time and bots crashing and not be able to do things. So it's a journey. It's a journey. You got to love what you're doing. And you got to do it while genuinely supporting other people that you genuinely. Remember, I used the word genuinely support because you love what they do.
Exactly.
So
Yeah.
that's that's been my journey in the last year. When I first started streaming, I started again and on my wife's laptop, on her MacBook, 2000 and I don't know when. I think it might have AOL dial-up on it. No, I'm kidding. But yeah, and I just streamed, and I was happy. I just streamed on it using live stream, and here we are, little by little, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, we all start somewhere, brother. We all start somewhere, and we gotta just continue going and use the resources that we have. I'm always afraid that people will like go out and spend thousands of dollars just to get all this fancy stuff and not end up liking it, or it just doesn't work out. I mean, that's what I'm fearful of, and that's what I like caution myself of. Like, you can get a PC, because I didn't want to stream off a live stream. I didn't want to stream off the Xbox. I wanted a PC. So I ran across a good deal, and I had to take advantage of it. And I didn't really spend a ton of money on it. I bought it from a friend, and it's been here since the beginning. Like, I've been using the same PC since then, and I bought some stuff to, you know, enhance the viewership and the experience. But I mean, I've never gone out and tried to like spend, you know, put myself in danger, put my family in danger because I'm spending tons of money. So.
Yeah.
That's what I'm afraid of.
I want to give you guys, I'm going to talk about it, give you guys advice on my journey. When you first start, you're so overexcited and you want to buy everything. I fell through that. Yeah. I bought this chair. I still have this chair. And it's horrible. My back hurts all the time. Thank God I'm always dancing in my stream. Like, I want to dance right now with you guys. But, Greca, right? Oh, Greca, bouncer. Greg is awesome. He's one of my most trusted friends and mods and plots, and also another amazing creator.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, I bought this chair thinking, oh my god, it's a good price. It was like $150.
Mm-hmm.
So I saw it on another streamer's channel and bought these 2 monitors right away. I switched monitors 4 times. I had to go back to Best Buy and switch.
Wow.
And I do my research on stuff, and I was just rushing stuff.
Yeah.
I used to have a green curtain that I used to use. I used to tack it on the wall on the top, and I had these Home Depot cameras that I ordered. They were like $16, and that made it work for a while. Until I went on Let Go, and I found a good price on this Elgato green screen that I got with these 2 studio lights for $90. That's why I don't care. Go on Let Go. You can find a lot of cheap stuff.
Oh yeah.
I bought my HD60 Elgato on Let Go. It was all scratched up, but it was $60. I was
wow. That's a deal.
I just changed it a month ago. I just changed it to 4K and I put the other one away. But any which way, my wife gave me this camera actually, so. But I did rush into a lot of situations where at this gaming desk I didn't like. There were tons of monitors. The mic, it wasn't the microphone. It was something. And my computer is an iBuy power computer. And I would advise you guys right now, if you can, try not to buy pre-built PCs. You can save more money buying it piece by piece. Reach out on Discord to the communities for advice. There's a lot of Discord communities with a tech section. Ask the question, and people will be more than happy to help you buy whatever piece brick you want. It'll be cheaper. You know what's in your PC, and you know how it's going to function. I just learned, with the help of a lot of people, how to put in AIO or how to put in a motherboard because my stuff was crashing. I did it with the help of Grecovision, helped me out, a whole bunch of people. But I did it. I will never, ever buy a pre-built computer again.
Yeah. That's how I'm feeling the same way because, I mean, like I said, the one I bought was like, he was just using it to casually game, and he's had it for several years and just wasn't using it anymore. He needed the money, so I was like, I've taken the liberty to mess with stuff, like take stuff apart and learn it because I had never owned a PC in my life before. So YouTube has been my best friend and just learning different stuff. So
Discord, Reddit, word of mouth, ask the neighbor, the super. Hey, how you doing today? Do you know how to build computers? I have a question. You know what I'm saying? Lone Star, Elgato screen's worth the money. I think full price. I think my opinion is a little up there. I'm not sponsored by Elgato, so I can say this or anything like that. Anybody here, I guess. But I think it's relative to whoever it is. But I think it's a little steep. $50. I think it's a bit much. I don't know how much it is now. So, but I got lucky, I guess. I went on Let Go and I Googled it. It was somebody who was going back to school. He was setting his PC, all his stuff. Just he's going to focus on school. I got lucky and I got that deal. So, awesome. If not, I still would have a damn carpet hanging from green carpet. It looked like a green carpet hanging from the ceiling, but it worked.
It works, yeah, it works, bro. That's all you have to think about. It's like if you got something, if it's not broke, don't fix it. That's what I always say too. So
yeah,
for sure.
And I also wanna, I don't know if you want to do this, Dilla. I want to find out a way how to put a section on like Discord. I saw it on my Discord where you can post stuff that people are selling.
Oh, like, nice, like a marketplace.
Like a little marketplace with rules, like this is between you guys, your deal,
exactly,
whatever it is.
Yeah,
that would be helpful to people because you don't. It'll be and it'd be great. Like I need a camera. Anybody, because people keep upgrading stuff and can
exactly
get some sort of money back by selling to somebody that can use it that's starting as a creator. So
exactly, that's a perfect idea. Ocean Mart.
Is that you rapping? Oh my god. Rap is one of my favorite humans.
Oh, dude, he's got an amazing setup, bro. He's got the most like iconic setup I've ever seen in my life, bro. It's crazy. I love his shit.
The most helpful human beings you can.
Oh yeah, he's helped me in the beginning for sure. We talked about so many different stuff, and I was having problems setting up my second camera. I was like, man, I don't know how to get this camera in this angle. And he's like, dude, just go buy a USB extension and it's this much, or you can just go to Amazon and look for it. And we talked about like different PC stuff. That he's very helpful. So if y'all definitely have any questions PC related, go definitely hit up eRapid. He is not afraid to answer you and help you for sure.
And Graphivision has been very helpful to me as well. Yeah. So, but yeah, that's the beauty of it. You see that? That's community. That's the beauty of it. It's a guy from the UK, man. You know what I'm saying? That you're having a conversation with and helping you out. From the UK. What time is it in the UK right now, eRapid?
It should be like 6 or 7. They're like 6 hours ahead of me, so it's almost 7:42. Yeah.
That's the beauty about it, Dilla, and it really is about community to me. That's number one to me. Everything else is extra. Everything else is a gift.
Yeah.
Seriously, like keep asking me to partnership. I'm like, a partnership started with me in my heart when I first hit that go live button for the first time. That's when partnership hit, because once you did that, it opened up everything else. Good or bad, it opened up a different world.
Yeah.
Now, partnership in terms of in terms of business and a bigger, broad view of the platform of what we do, that's mixer partnership. But real partnership should be in the heart. When you hit that first go live button, you've done what you've been doing, Dilla. Like watching you get partnered that day brought out. Look, I'm getting emotional. I get goosebumps. That's I love watching people succeed, man. I don't understand why there's a lot of people in this world who do not. It's called hating. Who do not like watching others. Like that's the beauty of it. Like, why wouldn't you be happy to see a person like Dilla popping champagne, wearing these funky glasses with his wife there, and that's partnership. That's beautiful. And congratulations, Dilla, one more time, man.
Thank you, man.
Seriously. Can I get away with Russ in the chat? I couldn't let go of his button.
Dude. All right, I love it, dude. I love it, man. I love your streams. I really appreciate the words, man. I don't really want to make this about myself, but I mean, I still want to use my story to help everybody else have been thinking about it or maybe struggling. Like I tweeted out, I think it was yesterday, I tweeted out, like, if you feel like giving up on your dreams, now is not the time. Now is the time to work harder for it. You got to push yourself. If you really want it, you got to go out and get it. And that's what I had to do to myself almost every day, because like I doubted myself all the time, especially putting my application in. I doubted myself. I was like, there's no way that Mixer's gonna want me as a partner. I don't have the numbers. I don't have the chat activity. I don't have this or that. I was just making excuses for myself instead of finding the reason why I should be a partner. And just a passion for it, the love for the community, and the love to helping people out, and just I wasn't finding that for myself, and I had people continuously tell me, it's like, dude, you deserve it. You do so much, do a lot of good stuff for people. It's just they were helping me. There's a lot of people that I owe a lot of gratitude for, and it's just amazing, man. That's why I love Mixer. I don't know if it would be the same on any other platform.
I don't know, and I don't care. I will never leave Mixer. I will never leave this beautiful journey. So where we started is the communities. At the end of the day, if you think about giving up, think about those people, the community. Think about the things you've done for the people you've come together with. Think about that even before you think about giving up. That'll be your crutch. The people, the community, your mods, your teammates. Think about those people, those journeys, the people that's been here for you. You know what I mean? I think it's more than us. To me, this is more than us. Like, I don't want this web show to be about me. I want it to be about everybody here.
Yeah.
About you, Bill. About, that's who I am. What you did was what I call is 1v1 yourself.
Yeah.
You looked at yourself in the goddamn mirror. You went with your gut feeling. I think when partnership hits, it's a feeling. It's not about the number of viewership counts. And yes, it plays a part because it is it is what it is. But it's what you feel at that moment. And when you feel that moment right there, do it. Give or take. Doesn't matter. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What's the worst that can happen? They can say no.
Yeah.
Go back in 3 months and build a strong community. You come back and hit harder. You get down 8, hit back and come back up 10. If you can look up, you can freaking get up. So that's what you did. You 1v1 yourself.
Yeah.
And if you guys want to know how that started, Dilla, I don't know if you know.
You explain it, man. Tell them how you came with it.
Guys, branding is very important, by the way.
Yeah.
Branding is. I'll speak on that as well. You can speak on that, Dilla, because obviously you're a partner and you're doing the right things. 1v1 started with obviously what we deal with as content. Everybody does. It's a blueberry comes into your channel and tells you 1v1, 1v1, and you keep spamming and 1v1 and trying to know you. So he called me on one of those emotional days. He doesn't know who I am, and out of nowhere, I stopped the stream. I went into my intermission session, looked him in the eye. I had a couple of apple juice drinks, and I told the person, "Listen, man." I told her, "Listen, how about you go look at yourself in the mirror? Look at yourself, feel yourself. Look at what your dreams are, long or short term. What your fears are, overcome them. We have a safe space for you if you want to talk about it. And 1v1 yourself." And people started spamming 1v1 yourself, and that's how that hashtag started. And later that day, he sent me a DM and tells me, "I'm sorry, I've been going through a lot. I will thank you so much for that." And
That's
ever
great.
since that day, 1v1 started. 1v1 yourself started. So
That's great.
that was an amazing story. That's branding. As you keep streaming, you keep doing stuff that you do, take notes, you keep building those things like 1v1 yourself, like the WaveOfHype. You know what I mean? Like, the Dilla Dog, your branding is amazing. I was reading your story and all that stuff, dog and all that stuff. So
Yeah.
it's that's branding. That branding is you, is what you're gonna give out to your community using Mixer, representing Mixer. So that's how that 1v1 started. Yeah, I'm using this to shed light. Honestly, that's my first mission, is to use this to shed light to a tough world we live in. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
That's amazing, man. For sure. I mean, you turned his world upside down. You made him think, like, look inside yourself and see where those are. But you challenged him. You told him to challenge himself. Find that. Look inside yourself. That's the most important thing. And it's probably one of the hardest things to do. Like, it's great to help people and give everybody all the advice, but if you can't take your own advice,
Nope. If you can't help yourself, you can't help others.
Exactly.
That's what you did, Dilla Dog. That's how that 1v1 came up, because that's what you did. You were doubting yourself. You was like, "Oh, well, what if? I mean, I'm not worth. I'm not worthy, whatever." And you did it. You 1v1 yourself. You looked at yourself in the mirror. You looked at your fears. You said, "Can I curse?"
No, yeah, go for it.
Please. And you said, "Fuck you, I'm doing this shit right now."
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? All right, that's it. I'm okay.
It was like
So,
we were like, me and my sister were trying to think of stuff. If you don't know my sister Viv, she's one of my moderators, been in for a long time, and she is all over the place. But we're just talking about it, me and my wife, and like, I was like, I want to do something big for my birthday. Like, we keep talking about partnership, and I had never applied before, and people were like hounding me to do it. It's like, you know what? For my birthday, to celebrate, we're gonna put our letter in. Let's just see what happens. Like you said, what's the worst that can happen? They can just tell me no. I mean, I'm gonna keep doing my own thing. I'm not gonna change anything. I still wanted to act more professional, probably more than anything. But I wanted to, just keep doing my own thing, not really change anything in the stream, and just have a good time with the community. And if they show up and support, they do. Because I challenged them. I was like, you guys keep telling me to go for partner, then I challenge you to show Mixer what kind of community we can be. You
will see the people that really support you come out when those things happen. Big events like this happen, important ones. The people that really support you are going to be there.
Exactly.
Things happen in life, and we all have lives and all this stuff. But eventually, I mean, for the most part, they'll be there. And it was lit when you made that announcement. I was so happy, man.
Oh yeah.
So it's you 1v1 yourself, man.
And
you inspired me by doing that. You inspired so many. At the end of the day, that day you gave hope to a lot of people.
Exactly.
Just put it that way.
I love it, man. And if I change somebody's day or help somebody get through that day, then that's all I can ask for, is just helping one person You know, I don't have to help the world, and if I can help one person get through the day, I mean, that's my goal.
And your goal is done.
For sure. Since you've been streaming, well, actually, I want to go back. I missed a question. Did you ever? Well, we kind of talked about it a little bit, but did you ever consider going to any other platform like YouTube or Facebook or Twitch or anything like that? I mean, did you ever do that research, look into them?
Nope.
Okay. So it was Mixer from the go, and that's it.
Yeah, that was my first love, and it will always be my first love.
That's good.
About the charity and my community. It's my community. It's about the community. If I leave, I'm leaving my community. You know what I'm saying? And
yeah.
Not giving and it's fine. There's others that do that. They go to Twitch, and it's great. And if your community follows you, then it's fine. I just don't want to give my community that burden where they have to go create an account on Twitch and do this on Twitch and do that on Twitch. Mm-hmm. No, at Mixer, I will be here unless Mixer goes bankrupt and we don't have anywhere else to go. Yeah. Or not that they are, but yeah. It's the community. If I leave, I leave my community, my friends, my mods, people like you, people that inspired me to do this.
Yeah.
That's my mindset, and
Awesome, bro.
But if Twitch comes and gives me 300 million,
I'll make accounts for all of y'all. You don't have to do it.
I'm like, guys, don't worry, I'll be right back. Okay. No. In all seriousness, man, it's my community is priceless, man. So.
How life-changing has it been since you've started live streaming?
I'm sorry?
How life-changing has streaming been for you since you started?
Since I started streaming, it's been tremendously life-changing. More positive than negative. There are negatives.
Yes, sir.
But there's more positive. And even if there's more negative, I still will grab the positive because it helped me through my anxiety, and I didn't even know it. My therapist told me that. I think if you pull out streaming out of it,
mm-hmm.
I mean, I have my wife. She's my number one support system, and I thank her for allowing me to do this. She's the first one who told me one time, and I almost quit when I was going through my anxiety and all that stuff, and I really almost quit. I was like around 500, but still, like I always say, each supporter. I hate using the word follower because the word follower to me sounds very cultish in a way. I wish Mix can change that, but that's the lingo. It is what it is.
Yeah.
It's supporters. When I was like around 500 supporters, I was gonna quit, and my wife turned around and told me, "You're not quitting. You're gonna do this. Don't worry. Take your time, do your therapy, ease back into it. Do it." But without streaming, I don't know where I would have been because this was streaming in my community was my main therapy. Besides, my wife was my main therapy. I cannot even talk more about that. It really, really helped me out, and still to this day. Also, it can bring bad because of my anxiety. Even before hitting the go live button, I'm nervous. I get nervous before live. I don't know if you do, but something in me. It takes me 20 minutes to half an hour to go live because I get nervous. Because once you hit that go live button, you're out there, and people have expectations, right? But at the same time, it just goes away like this because of the fun. The people are in there. Hours pass. It just really helped me out. And whoever said, I was growing up playing video games, my parents. I come from a Latino background. I'm Dominican. I was born and raised here, but I'm Dominican. Yo soy Latino. I speak both languages too. They will always tell us, that game is for the devil. It's going to drive you crazy. Blah, blah, blah. Look at these shootings happening because of all this stuff. Kids are killing themselves and all this stuff. This is actually the contrary. Now there's people saying that this has been very helpful with anxiety and mental health awareness.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, for sure, man. I mean, like I said, I struggled being so social as a kid, like growing up and stuff like that. So, talking to people, across the world, either via, games or whatever. I mean, it just helped us so much. So it helped me develop social skills and learn how to talk to people and build friendships that'll last forever. So, I mean, I owe a lot to gaming. Obviously, it's changed my life, and I'll never regret that ever. So, and I'll definitely promote it to other people. I mean, that maybe are having that trouble. I mean, it's a fine line where you kind of fall in, like to where you can't go out into the world. Like I know a lot of people get sucked into, or kids have gotten sucked into, like the only way they can communicate is through games. But when they go out to the real world, they don't know how to develop or use those skills that they learn from that to use it to apply it in the real world. So it's a fine line where you have to find that middle ground and let them know that you can use those skills. You have friends there. That means you have the ability to make friends in the real world. So that's what you have to.
Everything in excess
Mhm.
and abuse is bad. Anything, doesn't matter what it is, you know. But if you find that fine line, it's the best thing. Look now, look at COVID.
No, yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Streamers and live content creators are actually at their best right now, coping with COVID right now.
Mhm.
What if we didn't have streaming?
Yeah,
What if?
exactly.
Take that away from it or gaming.
Yeah.
What if? Right?
Yeah.
You know how crazy that is if you really think about it.
Mm-hmm.
You know. So the amount of probably violence at the home, you know, verbal or physical, you don't know. You know what I'm saying? Gaming is the escape for a lot of people. So yeah, it's more positive, man. It's just been it's been God sent to me, man. Honestly.
That's great, dude.
Seriously.
That's great.
Good stuff, Merzen. Good stuff.
Yeah, for sure, brother. You gotta keep going, keep grinding, brother. Do you? We kind of touched this a little bit, but do you ever feel like it's interfered with your own personal life? I know you said we have to find that balance. So.
No, sorry, I answered all those questions already.
It's okay.
You can stop me, by the way, if I'm going.
Okay. No, dude, it's perfect. I love it.
Ocean, shut the hell up, right?
It's all good, brother. It's all good.
It really did, because it goes back to, I guess, everything goes back to how you grew up and what you've been through in your life.
Mm-hmm.
As a young kid, I believe nature, nurture, all that stuff. As you guys don't know or may not know, basketball was my life at one point, and I knew at one point where that was going to be me, my life.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to go to UConn. I almost had a scholarship to go to UConn. I played all city in New York City,
Okay.
and I felt with the wrong crowd at one point.
Mm.
At the same time, falling into the wrong crowd in New York City, tough New York City. You know, a lot of my friends were big. You know, were doing the wrong things. And blah blah blah, and I was around that. Basketball attracts a lot of that stuff in the hood.
Yeah.
You know, where I grew up and I came from, fighting every day and all this stuff. I started getting into the wrong crowds too. I started going to clubs and being influenced because at the age of 14, I was already clubbing because I was playing with big time people at the time. They would sneak us in the clubs because, of course, the bottle service don't ask you for ID. Once you with somebody with bottle service, they just sneak into the back of the line, and they'll sneak us in. I didn't drink much at the time, but it led me to that.
Yeah.
It led to being around that and being around girls and having that attention I wasn't used to through basketball. And through that, I started losing interest in basketball, going late to games and all this stuff. And I wanted to be cool, started doing bad in school. Mm-hmm. I'm very, I'm gonna throw it out there to you guys. I'm gonna tell you who I am. I'm not this. I'm not perfect. I fucked up a lot in my life. I'm gonna put it out there.
Yeah.
There's no filters here, because I want people to really know. My mission is to really know that us streamers are not perfect either. We've been through our stuff, but we learned that we're gonna share that with you to teach you guys what we went through, so you won't go through that situation.
Exactly.
Or try not to.
Exactly.
A lot of it is inevitable. You're gonna go through a lot of shit in life, a lot of that tough stuff. But basketball was like the closest thing I had in my life, and I lost that through my grandmother's death. My grandmother died in my hands. My dad died of AIDS. Throughout all that, so I lost myself. I lost basketball. I didn't have purpose. Now streaming came and gave me that purpose again. Years later, gaming. I started gaming again, and I started getting infatuated with it. Like I was mentioning earlier, I was streaming. I was into it. I'm like, it's like a drug. I'm like, oh my god, I got purpose again. I see something in this that's that might be me again and give me life again, give me a dream again, which it has.
Yeah.
But then I started forgetting about my wife. And I started forgetting about my friends. They would text me. I would not text them or not call my mom when I wanted to, or hang out with my friends on the weekends when we used to, and miss phone calls just because I was streaming and I was excited, meeting new people, and I wanted to be there for everybody, but forgetting my wife, forgetting my job. I had started a new job, which was very anxiety-provoking. I was not doing well because all I was doing is Mixer, having a tab open on Mixer while I was working, while trying to learn a new job, coming back home frustrated, to my wife, not paying attention to her, not cooking. I love cooking. I stopped cooking for a while. All that stuff, not noticing because I felt something that I haven't had since I was 14, 15 years old, which was basketball. And I did not want to let it go until I sat down to talk to my wife, and she told me, she ended up telling me, and we had the conversation, and I was like, I'm sorry. I realized it was just something that I have purpose for now that I don't want to let go, and I got infatuated with it. I forgot my friends, my wife, my livelihood, everything. It was all that, and I'm working on it more now. I have like a schedule. I have an hour. We're working on like hour schedule per day. All right, you can do an hour of social media in the morning, whatever, and then the rest of the day for me, or watch a movie, and not pay attention to your phone. Not answering my friend's phone. I FaceTime with a lot of people, a lot of my mods and my close friends now. Talk about this stuff, even during the COVID.
Mm-hmm.
But I was losing myself, losing my relationship. We're patching things up again, and communication is very, very important. And yeah, that's a great question, Mila. That's a freaking phenomenal question. And I think you should ask that question to everybody to let people in chat right now know so they can understand what this is about.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
They can bring positive and negatively. So thank you for asking that. Thank you, man.
I mean, it's an important thing to talk about. I mean, believe me, I've had to ask that myself, and I'm grateful that I have my wife, just as you have yours, and to check us and like, hey, we need to calm down, take a break. There's nothing wrong with taking a break. I know, especially in the very beginning, all you want to do is stream 7 days in a row or 8 days in a row and nonstop stuff. So you really have to have somebody that's on your side. I mean, unless you're 22 years old, you have nothing, no kids, no wife. I mean, all you can do is stream. So good luck to them, and more, big ups to them if they can continuously do that all the time. So, but I mean, if we have families, if we have people that real life people that count on us, we have to remember that they're more important than this stuff. And that's what I will always tell them. It's like, hey, if we need a day together, then that's what we have to do. So I know my wife is only off Thursdays and Fridays. So, and my work schedule is all screwed up. So, if we have a Thursday and Friday off, then that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna hang out. We're gonna spend the time that we have together and make sure we get quality and time in. So she knows I'll sneak away and probably tweet something. Or
I'm gonna use the bathroom for a second. Big shout out to Dylan Dog and his partners. Yo, let's go. Okay, I gotta go back.
It just happens. It's inevitable.
Big shout out to Record Vision who passed the test. I was driving him crazy. He was the example. I went into the bathroom and I was like, all right, I gotta go back. But that's what it is. Work-life balance. Gaming, work. It's gaming now. It's content creating, work, and life balance. However you want to put it.
Exactly, brother.
Certainly our bathroom chats.
And I bring that topic up because some people don't realize it. Sometimes they're so lost or so focused on what they're doing and creating content, and that's fine. But like I said, you really have to ask yourself that question every once in a while. Just make sure you're not overdoing yourself or neglecting anything else that's in your life. So
you're not realizing that, man. In my case, it started with a story of my basketball history and having a purpose, having a dream again. And when you realize it, it's like, oh my god, and you start thinking about yourself, then everybody else is like, where? Yeah. So.
Exactly, bro. So I love that you're from New York City. My dad grew up in Brooklyn, near the Navy port or the Navy Yard. Yeah. So that's where he grew up. He lived there for 50 years, and he came from Puerto Rico when he was a young kid. So I have a lot of love for New York City and Brooklyn and stuff like that. And I try to visit every once in a while. So, but I want to know, since you lived there and you grew up there, what's the best thing about living in New York City?
Oh, besides post-COVID or pre-COVID?
Pre-COVID is fine. Pre-COVID is fine.
I think that diversity stands out to me.
Oh yeah.
I'm lucky to live in that. I'm lucky to have diversity. No judgments at all. You could do whatever. You could walk in underwears in the street, and you could, or in the train, and people will be right about their business, do whatever they want, and having a grocery store open 24/7.
Oh yeah.
What time or restaurant?
Yeah.
Doesn't matter what time. You can go downstairs, get your car, and get some food.
Yeah.
I think quality of life. I think, in New York City. 'Cause everything's open. Everything's open.
True.
Again, pre-COVID.
Yeah,
You know.
pre-COVID.
So, and the culture, you know, I was a young kid running around the street. And I come from a Latino background, in Washington Heights area of Manhattan.
Oh.
The hood, where you were that weird kid running in your bike at 1 o'clock in the morning while music is blasting and the fire hydrant is like blasting in the summer at 85 degrees and music is playing. Your mom was having speakers out the window, fire escape out of the fire. We call it fire escape. It's like the back of the buildings where you escape from fire.
Oh yeah.
So we used to put the speakers there, and the music is pumping. Everybody's having drinks outside, and we like, hey, Poppy, let's go! And it's 1 o'clock in the morning. You used to get 5-year-old kid in the corner hanging out, chewing bubble gum or something. What is this little kid doing at 5 o'clock? 1 o'clock in the morning on a Saturday. In the corner, chewing bubblegum, diapers, no shirt on, the parents are playing dominoes in the corner. That's New York. That's my New York.
Oh, for sure, bro. For sure, bro. I never got to experience it as a kid. I mean, since my parents divorced at a young age, my dad stayed in New York, obviously, and I came back to Texas with my mom. So, had to, of course, divorced parents, and especially back then, they didn't get along, and it's really hard. Even nowadays, it's really hard for parents to get along. So, didn't get a chance to talk to my dad for several years, from like age 3 till I was like 16 or 17. We had that long a period where we didn't talk at all. Like, even if my dad mailed me a letter for my birthday or something like that, my mom would snatch it up and just keep it away. I never got to see it. So, but
we got something very in common. Then.
Yeah. So, at 17, I got to actually talk to my dad, and I actually had siblings on my dad's side that I hadn't talked to in several years, and I got to reconnect with them, and it was amazing. And ever since then, I always take the chance, or at least try to take the opportunity to go up to New York City and try to like live that experience, because I mean, it's totally different from Texas, bro. There's nothing the same. From New York to Texas, it's a culture shock, bro. It's culture.
Trust me, I experienced that when I went to South.
Yeah, it's crazy.
When I was riding the car back in the airport, back into my Airbnb, and I noticed there wasn't horns honking. And
It's quiet. It's quiet.
I asked the driver, I'm like, is it me or people just don't honk the horn here? And he's like, oh, no, you don't want to honk the horn here. You honk the horn here. Everybody carries here in Texas.
Exactly.
Oh my God.
Exactly, bro. Exactly. You're asking for a fight if you honk the horn, for sure.
Yeah.
But it's like honking the horn in New York is like saying hello or hurry the fuck up.
Yeah. Although New York has changed, unfortunately, a lot. Gentrification has definitely hit. Cultures are being erased, and I think I want to be a part of that fight to fight back, because a lot of mom and pop stores are closing.
Yeah, exactly.
Certainly now with COVID, they're taking advantage of that, I think, and they're closing. They're finding a reason to close a lot of our mom and pop shops. So I want to work with someone in our community to fight against that, but because they're erasing culture. Gentrification is erasing culture, not only in New York City but everywhere.
Yeah.
So, that's where I come from. That's New York.
Yeah.
I live in Jersey now with my wife. We bought a place last year. We were like a year and a half ago. We were lucky enough to do that. So. Yeah.
That's awesome, brother. I still love the city. Like, I enjoy going back all the time and experiencing something new. I've been going back for several years, and I feel like I haven't seen like 10% of the city. Like, it's crazy. There's so much to do and see and experience, and I love it. I do love it. Yeah. I love visiting. I don't think I could ever live there, but I love visiting.
Now that I think I'm older, now that I'm heading towards my 40s.
Yeah.
It's different. Yeah, it is. Yeah. It's a good place to visit and leave right away. You know what I mean? But if you come to New York, or I'm here, dude. I'm here. We better hang out.
Well, especially if you're in Jersey. So I'm a Giants fan, so I want to go out there again for another game. I'll go to the Meadowlands to go watch the Giants play. And
I did see what that Giants had on the year.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to tell you who I'm. That's not part of the interview.
As long as it's not the Cowboys. I don't care. Oh my God, no. No. In this interview, I'm done with this shit. Oh my God.
You're not asking why I found that happened. But anyway, moving on to the next question.
Oh my God. I hate the Eagles, but I mean they're a little bit more tolerable. At least the fans were. I mean, actually, when my first game to go see the Giants was the Giants and Eagles Thursday Night Football, and that was crazy. And the trash talking was on another level, bro. Eagles fans are crazy, crazy.
Oh yeah, they are. Oh my god, Eagles and Pittsburgh fans together, and Green Bay fans. Oh
Yeah.
my god.
That's
Spanish is another one of my close friends, man, who I FaceTime in the toilet.
those FaceTime toilet calls.
That's right. But yeah, man. Yeah, it's beautiful. New York's a beautiful place.
Oh no.
Stop it, man. Anyway, back to this is the retro about
I was gonna ask you, well, what do you think is the worst thing about living in New York City?
to me is, again, I'm gonna touch base on how high things cost things are now, gentrification. A lot of bigots, a lot of corrupt landlords, and there's a lot of work to do. Politicians involved in the wrong things. I think that's the bad thing about New York City, man. It's really gentrification is what the first thing that comes up in my head, and how expensive it can be. I used to be administrative coordinator at Columbia University for the medicine program, and when we had other residents who came from other medical schools like Texas or whatever it is, where everything's huge, like you can live in a house and not pay much, to going into New York City to live in like a very moderate to dangerous community and pay the same amount for rent in a studio apartment.
Yeah.
Than what we were used to in Texas, where you had a 3-bedroom house.
Exactly.
Nowadays, I think that's the first thing I can speak of when it comes. That's the first thing that comes into my mind. You know?
Yeah.
So,
And that's the culture shock I was thinking is like, I remember going to my dad's the first time and like, he had a newspaper, he's a big newspaper reader, and he's up in age, so that's how he gets his news. And I was just reading through the listings for houses and stuff like that, and seeing like an apartment for like $3,000. Like you said, a studio apartment. You can get, you know what you can get for $3,000 a month here in Texas?
don't tell me.
Bro, I'm just saying, like you could have a massive house, a pool, you know, land, not just like a little tiny backyard. You can have land, bro, land, acres.
I know.
So it's like, it's crazy to think about that. I was just like, my jaw just dropped to the ground. I was like, how much do y'all pay for rent here? Like, that's insane. Like, so he's fortunate enough to live with his wife, and then his wife's, his stepdaughter owns like a pretty decent sized house in Long Island. But it's like the kids have their own house, and that was kind of weird to me. I never experienced that. They had their own house, and then my dad had like a little side house that was attached to it. So they had their own kitchen, living room, a couple bedrooms in there. So it was crazy. I had never seen that in my life. So we don't have anything like that in Texas. Like, I can tell you that. Like, at least I've never seen. So
I really enjoyed Texas. Really,
Yeah.
like, I really thought about like,
bro,
I had it in my head like I can live here.
yeah,
I have a friend of mine that I connected with out there who's a doctor in San Antonio, and he is living. He came by Pax out to pick me up in a Mercedes-Benz convertible.
oof,
2019 or something like that.
Yeah.
And he was like, I'm living life out here. He in New York City, he would have not owned an apartment, probably. He would still be paying his loans of the med school or whatever he went through. Quality of life would have been down to shit. So
Yeah.
it's tough. It's tough.
For sure,
I come from the perspective I was lucky enough to go throughout the 80s and 90s. New York City, which is now changing. So, yeah. That's a shit, by the way. I like that. Yeah.
I mean, I love it out here as much as it's hot. Dude, it's so fucking hot. I love taking the break to the north every once in a while as much as we can, for sure, because it's way super hot. And you have no idea. It's not even just the heat, dude. It's the humidity, because we're so close to the coast. We get all the Gulf Coast humidity up here. It's insane.
Yeah.
God, it so sucks.
But I did enjoy San Antonio. I enjoyed it a lot.
Hey, y'all are lucky to come during January, because it's a break from y'all, I'm sure, for the winter time, because it's like 50 degrees our winter versus back home. It's like,
it was beautiful. I was like, ooh, I got my shorts to go to the beach.
Y'all did. Yeah, I'm trying to think. It's like this pack south was pretty chill. Like the weather was perfect. I remember the sun being out, maybe wearing a light jacket, and it was nothing compared to y'all's winter, I'm sure. So
I'm down to visit Cali. I was supposed to go to E3 this year. I was planning to go to E3. I was more inclined going to I don't know if you guys heard of GCX, which is Guardian Con for those Destiny players. Gathalion and a couple of people founded that.
Okay.
And it's become a big convention down in Florida.
Yeah.
So that was my main, because I couldn't go last year. That's around the time my aunt passed away.
Okay.
I'm telling you, last year was a tough year. One of the toughest years of my life outside of now COVID. But Guardian Con is an amazing conference. But I really wanted to go to E3, go to California this year. But obviously it didn't happen. So sooner or later I will.
There's always next year, man. There's always next year. So
yeah, of course. If we're lucky enough to live another day.
Yes, exactly. Outside of the streaming or gaming, what are your favorite hobbies to do or stuff you like to do pre-COVID?
Pre-COVID, I know, right? We have like title. This is a pre-COVID interview today. Forget about 2020, people.
Exactly.
Wait, hold on, guys. Can I get a WaveOfHype in the chat for this vlog?
He wants a wave. Give him a wave. Give him a wave.
Let's go. So the question was cooking. I love cooking. I have my normal Instagram is cooking. That's one of the, also, actually, I forgot to mention, I wanted to do the streaming thing and eventually dive into the cooking.
Okay.
My plan at first was, I was like, I'm going to start streaming, then I love gaming, and then we're going to open and do our kitchen so I can start cooking, and that didn't happen. Yeah. And yes, cooking is, I love cooking. It's one of my best things to do. Aside from the gym, I used to be a big time gym rat. Before I got hurt and injured. I have a slight tear, a labral tear on my left shoulder.
Oh, wow.
My left knee is messed up, and my ankle as well has something happening there. Years and years of weight training. So I had 3 years, maybe almost 4, without actually working out like I used to. So it's a little depressing. I was gonna have surgery this year, and obviously, because I was like, no, I'm gonna let it go. I'm gonna do therapy, and next thing you know, 3 years later, I'm still here in the same place and not working out. And COVID hit, so now when I started thinking about it, okay, hi, COVID, you can't have surgery now, and here I am. But yeah, cooking and working out is not my hobbies. I can't play basketball anymore now. But so slacked Oceana. Hey, leave Oceana alone. Oceana was last night, right? Leave her alone.
Hey, we're gonna talk about that too. That's coming up. I want to talk about what happened yesterday for sure. So, looking at the your history and stuff like that. You've been doing it for, like I said, a year straight, at least consistently. I'm sure you've learned a lot, you've seen a lot, you've experienced a lot. But what can you take from your experience and give to, advice-wise? What would you give to a new streamer who's either considering it or just barely starting out? What would you tell them?
The first thing I will tell them is make sure you're doing this because of the love of gaming. If you're a gamer, because mixer is multifaceted, music, art, cooking, whatever it is. Make sure 110% that you're doing it because you love gaming, you love people, you love community. Don't go into this thinking or wanting to make money.
Yep.
It's great and all this stuff, but if you're doing it solely for that reason, quit while you're ahead, because that's not what this is. This is very tough.
Yep.
You have this hidden agenda that you're going to make all this money and blah, 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 and support and follow other people for your own hidden agendas and all this stuff. Eventually, that's going to come out. I'm telling you, time will always tell the truth.
Mm-hmm.
Do this because you love gaming, you love people, you love bringing people together to one place, or support somebody else in a genuine way. As a streamer, content creating, the best thing I can tell you is do this in a genuine way with a kind heart because you love doing it. Because it will always project, your frustration will project while you're streaming. Doesn't matter how much you hide it, what emotions you're going through. If you love what you're doing, whatever you're going through, that will not project because you're loving what you're doing. Obviously, it's human nature, it's human behavior.
Yeah. Do
it because you love doing it. If you don't, and you think you're doing this as a right away, I'm just gonna go and do this and make money and do this, all that, life is gonna come back at you with a rush of reality, hit you in the face, and you're gonna get frustrated, depressed, anxious. It's gonna show in your stream. It's gonna show in your personality. And once that gets out in the community, in the streaming world, word gets out quickly,
Yep.
doors will get shut down, and you are practically done.
Yep. Exactly.
So, and take your time. Use what you have. Push content. You know, even if you don't have a camera, you don't need to have a camera. I have a good friend of mine that I've been following since I first started. Her name is Miss Adorbs. She just got partnered. She doesn't use a camera.
That's great, dude. That's great.
She applied several times, yes, but she kept working at it. She kept working at it, and she is out there supporting everybody. I'm gonna use her. I know this is about.
Good. No. It's okay.
But I want to use her as an example. She doesn't have a camera, and she's a partner streamer.
Yeah.
Now, that was one of the most emotional partners I've ever seen, and I was so emotional I cried because she showed people that doing what you love and being who you are is what really counts. It doesn't matter what game you play, Fortnite, whatever it is. People are gonna come to your channel for you because of you.
Exactly.
There's millions of other people streaming the same damn game, doing the same damn thing. Okay. What sets you apart from everybody is you. Okay.
Yeah.
So take your time. If you don't have a camera, still push content. Put your name out there. Support others that you genuinely support and you love. You like watching. You know what I mean? I watch a whole bunch of Fortnite streamers. I don't even play Fortnite, but I watch like AG Mystic Rush. I watch them because I know I love who they are.
Yeah.
You know, Shadow Cow plays a lot of Paladins and Smite. I have never even played Smite. I know who he is and I love what he does.
Yeah.
So take your time. You don't need to have the best tech, whatever it is. Remember, you're playing the game. You're pushing. If you're a gamer or musician, artist, whatever it is, do it because you love what you're doing. Push content. Put your name out there. Push your brand out there, and slowly build it. Slowly build it. It's gonna be sweeter at the end of the day. So I think that's the best thing I can say, man. Honestly, do it in a genuine way. Don't think you're gonna come here making money and doing all this stuff because you're gonna fall down flat in your face, man.
Exactly, bro.
Once you shut one door, and that gets out, you're practically done. And I've seen that happen, and it's sad because I've seen it happen to people that had the potential.
No, yeah.
But it didn't have the right direction, or probably had the wrong people around them, or whatever it is. And I'm being real. I'm putting it out there so you guys can know what happens in the industry. And once you get partnered, it brings a whole bunch of other layers of stuff. There will be people that will be here supporting and all this stuff, and you're gonna have those people around you, Dilla. Okay, and just keep your circle closed.
Yeah, for sure.
Tight. There will be, now they see that pink button, man.
Yeah.
That's what I'm afraid about. That's why I never applied. I'm afraid it's great, but I'm afraid that it's gonna attract a lot of negativity. I don't want to think that. I want to be free still, but it's a great thing. But I want you to also keep mindful of that. You're my friend, and I'm gonna give you that advice. I'm not a partner, but I'm around them, and I can see how that can happen. So, when we close it up, that's today's lesson. Pacha TV, let's go. But yeah, that's what it is. That's my take on it. That will always be my take on it.
I was gonna do something to Pacha real quick. Hold on, we gotta do this.
Pacha. Let me tell you, Pacha. I used to go to a club called Pacha here in New York City back in the day. I used to break night, go to after hours back in the day.
That's where your name come from. Wow.
Yeah. Oh, the one in the beats. Oh, that's hardcore now. Oh, that's hardcore now. I like you, Pacha. Can I get away with my rush with Pacha, Dylan?
Oh yeah, definitely check out Pacha. He's an amazing man. What a rush.
Yeah, there was one in New York City. Down at 50th Street. I can't remember, man. We used to go clubbing after hours. We used to go there, Dilla, at 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning.
Party's still going.
3 o'clock in the afternoon. What was I doing? Oh my god. But yeah. When I saw that name, it reminded me of it. Anyway, go ahead.
Nah, you're good, dude. I love the conversation, man. I love it. I absolutely do. I do want to go back to Miss Adorbs, like her story, like it's definitely inspiring. Like I said, if anybody's considered like, man, I don't know if I can make it with that. Mixer's requirements doesn't require you to have a fucking camera. You can, if you don't have a camera, if you don't want to do it. I know some people are shy, some people don't want to, or some people can't afford to have one. But you don't need that fancy stuff. All you have to do is just go out there and do it and build your community, and hopefully she can inspire multiple people to do the same thing. I mean, Viv doesn't use her camera, and she's keeping in touch with me as far as followers. In the last month, she's been streaming consistently a lot, and she's been killing it, man. She's been killing it, and not playing a top 10 game at that too. She's been playing Division 2, and she's been getting so many followers. It's been crazy. Just talking to her about her stuff.
Always think that's been the same with herself, and that's why I have this in my back of my chair.
Oh yeah.
This is Kate, your son, who's autistic. My nephew is autistic as well. So we had that bond beginning because of autism, and I'm a huge advocate for that. But I use her as an example to you guys out there who's starting, or ladies, of course, who are starting. You don't need a camera to show people who you are. You know what I mean? It helps, yes, it does, but don't let it take it away from who you are. You know what I mean? All right, that girl has supported so many people genuinely, like it's crazy as well. You know, she's been doing this for a long time. So I always take that example to show people that you can do this. If you really love doing what you're doing, you can do this. And she's now a partner. And the day she became partnered, I think she applied like 3 times, something like that. But the day she became partner, I told her, listen, you have showed the world that your lens is your heart. Yeah. You saw through your heart, and that's your lens. That's where you need your camera. You get it? See what I did there?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Her lenses are hard, and that's why. So.
That's amazing, bro. That's great. I'm happy for her for sure. She definitely sounds like she deserved it, and she had to come into her for sure. So. That's
true, Pacha. That's true, man. You can make it work. Look at Psycho. Psycho streams from his bathroom.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know what he does. He's one of my good coalition teammates in Marvel Factory. Being him, he's also involved in Marvel Factory. He streams from his bathroom.
Yeah.
From his freaking bathroom. Like, you make it work. If you love what you're doing, you make that ish work, man.
Yeah, I kind of like. It's funny. A funny story with Psycho at PAX South. Oh my God, he'll never let me go. He'll never let me up. I saw Psycho the very first day we went to PAX South, and he walked past me, and I saw a person like he was in costume. I was like, there's no way that's Psycho. Like, I see him on camera, and he exuberates himself as like a massive dude. I expected him to be like maybe 6'2", 6'3", and I saw this guy walking around PAX South like, that's just a fanboy or something like that. There's no way that's Psycho. Like, he is so short. He's like 5'8".
He's like,
he walked past me like, there's no way. It's like, I know Viv really wanted to see him because she was a big fan of him. And Viv went to go tell him that story. So he got so mad at me. He got so mad. He's like, hey, I heard you called me short. I'm like, I didn't know it was you.
With Psycho, I remember.
That was the very first time I saw him. I was like, dude, I expected you to be so massive. Like, you portray yourself in your stream to be this big guy, and like it's crazy. Yeah, she destroyed me.
Yeah, it's interesting. It's very interesting.
Oh yeah, he has a great sense of humor. He wasn't mad about it. He was just giving me a hard time, but it was pretty cool. And like to sit back and talk to him about his stuff, and that's when I learned about his bathroom story. And I was like, there's no way. I thought it was like a rumor. And he's like, he showed me a fucking picture on his phone. Like, nope, this is where I fucking stream.
Yeah.
I'm like,
he pulled the screen.
Yeah.
And I was like, holy shit, it's true.
Yeah. That was crazy to experience. But like he said, he made the best of his resources. I mean, you have to do what you got to do.
Yeah. I started in a MacBook, and my wife's MacBook, and I added it attached with a VGA cable to my 70-inch TV. Very frowned upon as a gamer, by the way.
Oh yeah.
Competitive, right?
Yeah, exactly.
But, you made it work. I made it work, and that was my first love, and I would never forget it. And you make it work if you love what you're doing.
Exactly, brother. Exactly. Let me see. Oh, talked about advice. Now we can go into this. It's a little more personal, but I mean, I just wanted to ask you: did you have any doubts or fears going into it before you even started?
I went into it as I didn't have any doubts because I didn't know what I was getting myself into. I did have a fear into what I was gonna discover because playing Call of Duty back in the day, if you guys don't know, back in the day when you played Call of Duty, there was no party chat. You was in lobby. And there was a lot of racial tension. There was a lot of stuff said in lobbies. Like, it was everybody, no holds barred, like, N-word this, N-word that, or, this and that. And it was very toxic.
Yeah.
And I was afraid that I was going to, which is not true. They're all trolls. There's still all trolls out there. And, it happens. The mods are amazing. The WADs, I call it WADs. The WADs, WaveOfHype mods. They they help me take care of that. But it's fine, whatever. I have tough skin, whatever. I kill them with kindness. But growing up, like playing Call of Duty World at War, in those lobbies, screaming at each other and saying racial stuff, I had that my mindset where if I'm gonna start streaming, maybe I'm gonna come into that, and I don't know how I'm gonna act. Put in my face there. But once you put your stuff out there in the World Wide Web, it's out there forever. So, in my real life, I work in Columbia University in the medicine healthcare field, and I was like, I'm afraid if they see this or they see that or something happens and I'm out there. Not that I'm doing it or I don't know what happens. There are hackers or people that can invade your space. Like there's stuff happening now where they're freaking. It was happening. It's not. I don't know if it's happening still. Where they were calling like law enforcement that there was a bomb and they were.
Oh yeah. The swatting.
Yeah, squad. All that stuff came into my head, and I was afraid of that. But once I came into it, and I started noticing, at least in Mixer, I don't know how it is in other platforms. It was love, man. It was amazing, dude. That's actually a very interesting question. I never thought about that. But
I know a lot of people do. I mean, there's I know a lot of people think about it like, man, I don't know if I should, or how am I gonna do this, or. And some people just dive headfirst into it and don't even think about that. Like, don't even stop to think about, like, what could happen. Like you said, you had to think about, like, how am I going to react if somebody comes up to me and starts to troll me or says something inappropriate. I mean, since I work in police, it took me forever. It took me several months to finally confess to my viewers that I worked as a police officer. Because at the time, 2019, or even before that, people hate the police. Like, I hear negative things about the police all the time. So I had this crazy fear that I was like, man, I don't know if I should tell anybody that I'm a police officer. What are they going to do? They're going to try to get me fired, or they're going to say something inappropriate or stuff like that. So it took me a while, and I got to experience that in the late night streams. I've mentioned I was a police officer, and I had a group. It's always a group of trolls. They always come in groups, and they were all just bashing me and saying so many nasty things. And my wife, one time that my wife gets a chance to watch the stream, she actually saw it, and she was furious.
I can only imagine.
She was furious. She wanted to go after these people. Like, no, we cannot do that. We had to like bring ourselves back in, just calm down. They're just being trolls. They just want to get reactions out of you. That's all they want to do.
Yeah.
So I had to really just calm myself down, just ban them. Don't even try to give them the satisfaction of even replying to them or anything like that. And that's what kind of got me over the fear. It's like, you know what? I can do this. I can tell people. Now that I got the initial fear out and then got to experience that myself, then I know I can be comfortable in telling people what I do, and it gives you a sense of it builds a relationship with your viewers, and you tell people what you do and stuff like that. So don't be afraid to be vulnerable to your viewers, for sure.
Exactly. Well, again, vulnerability is the best confidence. You know what I mean? And yeah, it's tough. I had two situations. I don't want to highlight these two situations. At first, my wife one time. That's why I don't like using my wife on stream sometimes. It could get a little, I've learned to grow tough skin. My wife sat on my lap, and somebody had commented, "Oh, I wonder how she is on top." And that deep inside, I was bubbling. I was like, I don't know how the hell I did not.
It's blow up.
It's hard to get to me. I'm always, if you know me in real life, they know me. I'm always smiling. I'm not a person that love confrontations and stuff like that. But that was one moment that I was like, I just banned them. Because if I would have kept, the tough skin, guy, that's funny.
Yeah.
But I was at the really early in my streaming career, and then the other day, I love IRL streams. I really enjoy them. Oh my god, I had an IRL stream where I was playing music videos in the background when we were doing the same thing. And at the end, some dude was like, I want you to do something crazy. And I'm like, I already know where this is going to.
Yeah.
Where he was heading to. And he goes, I want you to do something crazy and blow your head off, some shit like that.
Oh,
and I'm like, I ignored it.
Yeah.
And at the end, I kind of came out of like my and I told him, don't let this positive personality fool you. I told him just like that. It just came out. And the guy was like, "Oh, push your head back," and I was like, "Banned." If I would have not banned the guy, I would have not gone crazy. That's why I don't do that much. IRL streams can be brutal, guys. It attracts a lot of these great something about IRL streams. Be careful. You need to have tough skin because you're gonna attract a lot of that environment. In IRL streams. So those are two like basic, crazy, experiences. Aside from the 1v1 was something that became beautiful and became who I am, became my brand, and it's something I want everybody to eventually use, and and all that stuff, and just spreading that positivity out there. Dilla, seriously, man.
Yeah, for sure, brother. I mean, like I said, we learn something from these people every day. It seems like, I mean, just learn some mostly good. I mean, we get to learn that we can be compassionate and relate to most of these people, and every once in a while, there's just that guy that wants to test you. It's just they want to test you, and they're looking for a reaction. So,
and it's tougher for female streamers, unfortunately, man. I give the biggest props to female streamers. Female anything. I grew up in a female home. My dad left at the age of 8. Left the Dominican Republic. He was a big time, around the 80s, big time drug dealer. Had a lot of money, a lot of women. I mean, he eventually died off of AIDS and stuff like that. It was crazy for me around that time. But I grew up in the 3, parent homes. My mom, my grandma, my sister. And I will always hold the female image greater than anything in my life. And it should be. Female streamers go through a lot, and I've seen female streamers like I give props to female streamers as much as possible because there's an extra layer of intensity that they go through in emotional situations where they get harassed and all this stuff, man. Like there's one streamer that I always loved going to her stream. She stopped streaming because there was a stalker, like in her real life.
Wow.
This is tough. Like this is not easy, man.
Yeah.
So I want to speak on behalf of female streamers out there. You guys are amazing. You guys inspire us to do what you do. We are nowhere near to what a female streamer is. In her successes, there's a lot of pressure, more than us, honestly. Yeah. So, big shout out, man. Seriously.
For sure.
So.
Yeah. And believe me, my sister loves doing it. So she tells me about all the weird stuff and the weirdos that will come in. So.
So she's an actual streamer.
Yeah, she streams. She streams now. She started off just being a mod. I just brought her in. Just like I went to in the very beginning. Like I said, I created so many accounts, and I was like pushing myself. Like I wanted to bring in people that had never heard of streaming ever. I wanted to have like somebody. I wanted to be their first streamer to ever watch live. So I went to family members. I went to close friends that I knew that loved gaming and stuff like that. And you got to kind of see in the beginning like who really supported you and who was really down for you. So Viv has been there since the beginning. I told her about it. She just casually watched in the beginning, and then she just got subdued into it. She loved it. She loved the community and the feel and getting to meet so many people from all over the world. So she fell in love with it more than probably I did at that point. She went out and got a computer, and she went all in. She was one of those people who went all in and got the computer and everything, and it's amazing. So, yeah.
You know what you're doing, right? Like,
yeah.
You don't know. Like, it's crazy. You inspired her to do it. You know what I mean? Yeah. It's beautiful. Up, babe. I see her all over Twitter, bro.
Yeah, exactly.
All over. I'm like, oh, there goes Viv. Sister.
It all started with the bet.
It was?
Was it, man? Is that what happened? This is the hype girl. Hey, man. It sounds like she won the bet. I'm not gonna say she lost the bet. It sounds like she won because she loves doing it.
Awesome. I would definitely.
Yeah, man. So yeah, she's gotten. Oh, the goat. Oh, the Game of Thrones bet. Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. Because that's right. So Viv bet Fantastic TV because he was refusing to watch Game of Thrones. She bet him to watch the whole season, and in return she would play, or she had to play FIFA 19 back then. So she had to play FIFA 19 for 10 days straight, or something like that. Like she had to stream it 10 days straight, 7 days. Okay, she had to stream it 7 days straight, and after she played FIFA every day, then Van would watch Game of Thrones. That was the only reason he started watching.
That's an interesting bet. Mm-hmm. Very, yeah.
And that's when Viv lost 80%. Oh god! And then Van got to experience one of the most amazing shows ever put on television. So y'all both won. Y'all both won.
I'm waiting for the prequel. I'm waiting for that.
I know, dude. That'd be amazing too, for sure.
Anyway, Game of Thrones. We might have to push the stream to like 2 days. Wait, web show right now.
Oh my god. I want to talk about Mixer. We could talk about it. We've been both doing it for a long time. What do you see for the future of Mixer? Good or bad? You don't have to talk about just the good.
I think it has the potential to do something great because it has something that the other platforms I think don't have from what I see and what I've heard. I mean, when you hear it's hearsay, it's always hearsay, but
Mm-hmm.
I think the community is what Mixer will always have. Now, business-wise, background-wise, from what I've seen out there, I don't know if it's true or not. They say it's not doing well, and if it's not doing well, we're not doing well.
Mm-hmm.
But I think as long as we hold it up as a community, I think from what I'm seeing myself with Mixer in the future, I see myself as some sort of ambassador. Not me, but all of us
Mm-hmm.
as ambassadors to push this not only in a business sense, but mostly in a spirit, like emotional, spiritual, so eco-social, logical sense, right? In terms of when you see Mixer, when you see that big X, you see community, you see love, you see support. Then you see all the other things. That's a trick question. We don't know. It's interesting. I saw an article today posted on Twitter about during COVID how the platforms have been, rising.
Mm-hmm.
Facebook at 200 and something percent. I don't know during COVID, and Twitter going to like 80 to 90% rising. And I mean not Twitter, Twitch, and Facebook gaming. Facebook gaming is what I'm talking about. Has like 200 something, 64% or something like that.
Wow.
Rise during COVID. I looked at it. It depends who you are.
Yeah.
It depends. Again, to me, it didn't really matter to me.
Mm-hmm.
It says, and it showed that mix. It was Forbes put out an
Okay.
article, and it said that Mixer has only increased 0.2%. I don't know how true that is, honestly, but in my mindset, I think about community right away, and what we're doing, what you're doing. I think it's bigger than what we're making in an economical sense. It's bigger than that, and I think Mixer has it. There's been a lot of turnaround with leadership I've noticed in Mixer, so they can't say anything because they're just restructuring everything again. So
Exactly.
I think it's up. I think it's gonna go for the better, man. I don't know if you guys seen it. You guys now seen ads in part of the channel.
I have, yes.
I think Greca Vision told me about it. I think that's a good sign. Honestly, that's a great sign.
Mm-hmm.
So these articles can deter you from doing certain things, but if you're doing it for the great things, for the greater good and community, I think this is hands down the best community out of all platforms, the best streaming platform in terms of community.
Exactly.
And that is hard to break.
Exactly.
Money and all that stuff eventually fades, but when it comes to community and relationships,
Mm-hmm.
it's hard to break, almost inevitable. Like it's not inevitable, it's almost like never, because community will take you anywhere.
Exactly.
And yeah, so that's my take on that.
I mean, I can almost relate the growth to my story. Like I said, I mean, it may have been slow. It may have been not at the pace of most people's, but I mean, it was at the end, it was worth it because I felt like I had people, like I said, that were close to me and actually believed in me and supported me. And not just myself, but anybody else in the community. We all supported each other. So in the end, it felt better. It felt like, we all did it together. It was not just me. We all did it. And
It
we
takes
all,
a
yeah.
village. Anything you do in life, if you have the mindset of me, I did this, you're totally wrong, man. Seriously. But if you have the mindset of community and Mixer, you'll be fine.
Yeah.
And I think they're working on some big stuff. I know you guys seen the rise in viewerships in certain people. And
Yeah, I have.
viewership numbers. They're planning something, I'm sure.
Yeah.
And I'm sure I don't think it's somebody big coming, but I think they're getting ready for their big show in June.
Okay.
From what I've heard, their Microsoft show and their kickoff. So I think that's happening, and I think the change of leadership they're working on right now might seem like it's not,
Mm-hmm.
but sooner or later this is gonna rise big time. You know what I mean? Me, you, certainly you as a partner, and everybody who's like rising now. You are it right now. You are the future right now. We are the future of Mixer right now.
Yeah.
Like,
For sure.
we are the most important part of Mixer right now.
Exactly.
So, and I think it's a good thing. I think I'm very positive about it, man. So, yeah. watch.
Yeah, I'm excited. I love talking about the even the topic of live streaming because who is it? Greca said live streaming is the future. Man, this is how I don't even watch TV anymore, especially with COVID and sports being off the television, dude. I feel like I don't even watch TV anymore. I've turned on the TV maybe once or twice. I'm on either on Netflix or I'm on Mixer or I'm not even afraid that I'm a Twitch viewer too. There's still people on Twitch that I like watching because I love to be inspired and I'm not the best out there. People create content all over the world. They do different things separately and they have their own uniqueness to everybody. So I get inspired by no matter what platform. I will go watch anybody. So like I said, I've been all over Twitch, Mixer, YouTube, and stuff like that. And I love watching everybody's content. So I don't even watch TV. Like I feel like I need to get rid of it because it's just wasting money right now. It's an absolute waste. But live streaming is the future. I feel like people are going to come here or whatever platform they may like and get their entertainment from this because live streaming can be it's so crazy that you can talk to somebody across the world and get your response immediately after.
Yeah.
You can't do that to TV. You can't do that to sports. I mean, you can scream. I scream at my TV all the time when I watch my Giants get wrecked. But
I love it.
But they don't talk back to me. I wish they would because I get so frustrated with them. But I mean, it's just that like you get that one-on-one, reaction from whoever you're watching, and be it games, like you said, music, art. It doesn't matter, man. People are they love to interact with you, and that's what this is supposed to be about for sure.
And you keep meeting more and more people. Just get out there, guys. It's just dive into these different avenues and streams, not just video games. Like I've been into a lot of music streams, like AW's and Johnny and Heidi and Yagomi and these people. They're all musicians and they're freaking phenomenal. It's like
exactly
what am I doing in my life as a content creator? Like meeting some great people. Like there's no one that's the best. No one. Because everybody's unique, right? Everybody's unique in their own ways. So.
Yeah, since I didn't realize Deadmau5 was on Mixer, I went to go watch his VODs and like, dude, he is so fucking creative. I don't know if y'all had a chance to go watch Deadmau5 on his or live stream or VOD or something like that. He is so fucking creative. Like it's insane to watch his stuff put together.
Wow.
You need to go check him out if you haven't already.
Spanish, I love you. Spanish is one of my favorite human beings as well.
Oh yeah, I gotten to know him since I think I met you, and I've known Greca for a long time. I just hadn't a chance to like go watch a stream or anything like that or hang out with him. But I've seen his name all over the fucking place because it seems like he supports a ton of people.
Oh yeah.
But I'm glad to like I said, finally come across and just go out and meet new people. I mean, I love meeting new people all the time, man.
That's what put in this world in. I was put on earth for people and bring people together. That's my purpose in life. If I die one day and somebody can tell me what was my purpose in my life, that's it. Yeah. And streaming allowed me to do even at a greater purpose. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. I can tell you how. I can tell your heart. Like I was looking at you. Honestly, I went back to how you interview people. I think the last one I saw was Equa.
Okay. Yeah.
And I was like, wow, this guy is. You can tell. You can just tell how. You can tell, like right away. Boom! I know this guy. Boom! Right away. And that was you, seriously. And I was so excited to do this and nervous at the same time. But yeah,
it's all good. Hey, I mean, like I said, I love doing this kind of stuff. I told my community if I can just do this all the time, I would just quit playing games because I suck at games anyways. There's no point in watching me suck. I could just talk to people all day. I would love to do it.
My confidence 90% talking and dancing and then 10% gaming.
That's the dude. That's the same thing with Peril Sparks, dude. I love Peril Sparks. That dude is fucking so hype, dude. I never really see him play a game because he's just amped up talking to his community, doing all the subs and everything. Oh my god, that man is insane, bro. I love that man.
He is, I think, the most hypest person I've ever met in my life. We were at on the rocks. Mm-hmm. We were hanging out on the rocks. Oh my god! That's the beauty of this, man. That's the beauty. That's it. That's it, man.
Exactly, bro. That's amazing, man. Obviously, we know partnership is going to be a part of your future ambition. That's what what you're striving for, and eventually you will get it. I know it. But beyond that, do you have any other future ambitions for yourself and your community? Is there stuff that you want to get into?
Myself is, again, I want to use this as a tool to spread light and positivity and awareness. Honestly, partnership is great. Honestly, it's not my ambition. My true ambition is spreading positivity, man. That's the true goal. And partnership will be a big part because partnership will give you a big different spotlight. But I want to use that as well to keep doing that, keep pushing positivity, I want to get back to life, to my struggle, to what I've been through, to all that stuff, and just be transparent about it and use a bigger platform to do that. And eventually, partnership will be that. I have never applied. People are surprised why I haven't applied. But I think when you apply for partnership, I think it's a feeling more than, you do need the numbers. Obviously, that's the game. But I think it's a feeling you get. Partnership is a feeling you get, and you apply. It's a feeling you get. So that's my plan. My plan is once I get into a bigger spotlight, if I do, who knows? And even if I don't care. It's fine. We're doing just fine. I'm doing just fine. I'm shocked at where I'm at now. You know what I mean? I tell everybody, partnership started again when I hit that Go Live button for the first time.
Yep.
Partnership started when I started seeing that 0 viewer consistently for months. That's partnership. Yeah. That's what started it, everything. Now, mixed partnership is now giving you another platform, a different spotlight, of revolving you around different people to do the same thing, right? So it's gonna happen for sure. If I don't make it, it's fine. It's okay, man.
Yes, sir.
They say no, it's fine. Like, I've come a long way. I learned how to freaking integrate a bot. I never knew what the hell a bot was. Like, totally a transition. How many times I have to go on Fiverr to get somebody to do something? You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not that techie. You know what I'm saying? But I've learned how to build a PC with the help of Greco Vision and community and people. Partnership is just it's an extra. It's like getting extra credit for something. That's partnership. And hopefully, if it does happen, then I'm going to use the hell out of it to spread that positivity, man, and have just good people around me. Hopefully, so I won't lose myself either. Because I'm human. Yeah. I am human. It's like vampire when they taste blood. Ugh, you want more of it. You want more of it. If you're around the wrong people, you can easily lose yourself. We're humans. It can happen. You need to be transparent about it. But I hope it doesn't happen to me. That's my fear. My fear is once I become partnered, if I do, how many people will be real to me? Who will be real? Who will be fake? And all this stuff. And if I lose myself, I want the people around me to let me know. Listen, Ocean, you're fucking up, dude. Like, you're doing this. This is what you're doing right now. You're being malicious. You're doing this and that. You're changing. Yeah. That's what I want, and that's what I would love, and that's it, man. But I will. I'm applying for partnership rather soon. I'm working on my stuff. I don't have that feeling yet. Okay. But we'll see. If it doesn't, we're gonna keep dancing, baby. Exactly. I don't care. So. Exactly, man. Yeah, I mean, my community has all the right to check me. Like I said, if I ever divert from myself from before this, I mean, I don't plan on changing anything. I do want to evolve some stuff and add some stuff, and use this platform to continue to do these kinds of shows. I told my people, I'll tell you too. Like, if I ever come back to you again about doing another show, my end goal for this is to have a whole panel of people. I don't want a whole bunch, maybe 3 guests and myself, and we can either talk about, either streaming itself or live or whatever. Just have a good time. Just sit back and have a cup of either apple juice or coffee, what time it is in the day, and just talk about those kinds of stuff. So I love the idea of podcasts, or even like vodcasts, I guess I would call it. And doing these kind of web shows would be amazing, and people could learn from this stuff. And hopefully somebody's learned just one tidbit of whatever we said throughout the show, because that's all I want to do is just inform people and try to help people and inspire people, for this kind of stuff. I mean, you're natural, dude. Like, seriously, who knows if you're gonna be the next Colbert? You don't know. Yeah. You just don't know. And you gotta aim for that. You have to. Why not? You're doing it right now, dude. Like, why not, Dilla? So this is awesome. You inspired me today. Like, seriously, like, you inspired somebody in that chat right now. I was looking at you taking notes right now. right now.
I hope so.
Doesn't matter who it is. You know, it's beautiful. That's the beauty about it. But yeah, man, I will be applying, and I might be quiet about it. Who knows? It's a feeling. It's again, you don't know.
Yeah.
But if I don't, then whatever. I mean, it's fine. I get to work more on it, and it's just the people who are going to be around you when that happens is what I'm scared about.
Yeah.
You know, I've always had the trust issues growing up in the hood, whatever, and trusting people and all this stuff. And it's inevitable. It will happen. You're going to bump into specific characters, individuals. You're going to see a lot of people in your streams a lot at one point. Next thing they're going to disappear and then come back again.
Yeah.
Whatever. Don't pay attention to that. Just focus our energy on something positive and the people around you. There will be people who can betray you, unfortunately. That's life in general, you know. But just keep that. I love what you're doing. You're doing what The Rock is doing. You don't even know it. The Rock and his family. He has his family like around everything he does, his businesses, everything. That's what you're doing. That's beautiful, and I respect you so much for that. So keep doing that. Keep those people closest to you and your circle, and you'll be fine, man. And just keep that tight. It's hard to build that tight circle, man. It's very tight. And family is the first thing. You know, family can be good or bad too. So, but when I first heard you saying that your family, your sister, and all this stuff, and your lady are involved, I thought of The Rock because The Rock has his family and his business and all this stuff. So it's pretty dope. So.
Yeah, for sure.
You smell all this cooking? I don't have friends, period. I get it.
I told my wife, it's like, now that we got, so I don't know if I mentioned this earlier. It's like the day after we announced everybody on Thursday, I took Friday off. Like I just wanted to kind of digest it a little bit and think about, you know, stuff that could be coming. And of course, Fridays are me and my wife's days off. So Friday was just for us, and we ended up, I went to get her a laptop because she's been thinking about going back to school and she was going to need that. It's like, you're also going to need this for me because I'm expecting you to be my pseudo manager for me, and we're going to have to, I want you to keep track and help me keep track of anything that comes in, whether donations, subs, embers, and stuff like that. When you really need to sit down and treat this like a business. That's what everybody should be doing if you want to take this serious. It's your business. So we're going to have to create this whole spreadsheet and try to put this stuff together and make sure we're keeping track, because if I feel like something is trending in the right way, then we obviously need to keep doing that. If something is taking us down, then we need to stay away from that stuff. So, you know, we have to do our best. And like I said, I want to take this to the top. You know, like I said, I love this kind of stuff, and I love the web shows. So, man, that's how we're gonna do it. That's our plan.
It's beautiful, man. The first time I saw something like it was Gentle Nem when he was interviewing people, and I loved that. Gentle is amazing. He's another example of doing what he loves doing, man. You know how many times that guy for partnership, man, he's still going at it because he loves what he's doing.
Exactly.
That's an example. But it's beautiful, man. You're doing it, and you're doing it.
Yeah.
You can never say you didn't try. That's the worst feeling in the world, you know, that you didn't try.
Exactly. I know we're getting to the last couple of questions, but I do want to remind everybody, if y'all have any questions for your boy right here, this is the perfect time to expose him about anything that you may have been hiding. Y'all better bring some really good questions, because I want to hear stuff. Because I mean, this is your time right now, and it's hard during while you're playing games to talk about, you know, certain stories. I'm sure you don't mind taking time, but that's why I like having this, like this, just no games, nothing like that, just us 1v1 talking to each other and giving everybody in the community the chance to sit back and get to know you better. So I do want to give you time. I have these beautiful stickers on the screen. We have Stack Up, and the Marvel Factory. So what do these two things mean to you? And you can start with one first. I mean, either one, it doesn't matter.
Okay, so I start off with Stack Up. The reason why is because that's my first charity. The first charity I've ever done in my life. I was going through so much this week, like anxiety and all this stuff, because it was more than me. It was about Stack Up is an organization who are promoting positive mental health awareness in active and military veterans, and PTSD and suicide awareness. I don't have a background of military, but it's all about mental health and what they do. And they're all gamers, and they use gaming as a tool and escape to promote positive mental health awareness. They have a Discord who are have people who are HIPAA compliant. HIPAA is Health Insurance Portability Accountability Act. Is basically keeping your information safe in terms of what you talk about, in terms of your health and mental health and all that stuff. And they've been reaching out to me for a long time. And when they first started reaching out to me, is when I was having my OBS issues and I was very insecure. I didn't want to do anything coach for anybody because I was afraid that things would collapse or drop during the middle of the stream or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But they kept coming back, and I had one of the most amazing streams I've ever had in my life last night.
Yeah.
You guys probably seen it already.
Yeah.
But it started as a $250 goal. That's going to go to that organization, not to me. Everything was going to go there. I turned my embers off and everything because I wanted everything to go there. It then became a $500 goal. Did that on the announcement day. We raised $670. It was just an announcement. And I was like, "Holy crap!" I felt weird about it. And it's COVID. When they were asking me, I'm like, "What about COVID?" People were going to support stuff still. Like, we understand that, but it's also mental health. It ties in with COVID anyway because it's still mental health awareness.
Yeah.
And we ended up raising $2,060.
Wow, bro.
In less than a week.
That's amazing.
My first charity stream, I'll never forget it. I dressed up as a lady. My makeup session in the middle of the stream. I had fun with that. I shaved my legs. Over the greater good. It was it was more than me, okay, guys? Don't judge me. But I know it's my first charity. I will always stick to it. It will be there forever. Let's go. We got a 5,000 Ember bomb for Dilla Dog. Can I get a wave of rush of embers for Dilla Dog in that chat?
Holy shit, dude. Donger. What the fuck? Dude, I personally turned everything off because I didn't want nobody doing anything on my stream. Oh my god, this man dropped 5,000 fucking embers. Holy shit, brother. Keep doing things. Dude, thank you, man. Oh my god, that's insane, bro. Oh! What? This dude not even done, bro. 2,000?
Keep it going, baby.
Oh my god, Donger, bro. That's insane, bro. Holy shit, man. Thank you so much, bro. I really appreciate that, man.
Take it away, Dilla. This is you now.
Nah.
Another 1,000?
Another? Yo, what is going on right now, bro? I don't even need dance. I don't have any music to dance to. I need some champagne or something.
Oh my god.
Oh, bro.
Big shout out to that.
I'll give you some dabs. I don't know if I wanted to dance or anything like that, but damn, thank you so much, man.
Nah, you don't dance with us right now. Hold up, man. We're gonna do don't interview me, man. You in trouble. You know this was gonna happen.
Oh my god, dude. That's insane, man.
Oh my god.
Bro, thank you. Thank you so much, Donger. You're a fucking legend, bro. You're a freaking legend. Keep it real. Dude, thank you so much, man. You didn't have to. You absolutely didn't have to, bro. Oh, where's my music?
Can you guys hear that?
I hear something.
Let's go, Dilla Dog! Go! Who was it?
God. Donger, my dude Donger.
Big shout out to Donger. Let's go. Can I get a wave of Dilla Dog rush in the chat?
Shout out to Donger. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go, man. Oh my god. Let's go. Hey. That's the wave, baby. That's the wave.
Let's go.
Let's go.
You know this is gonna happen, Dylan.
Oh yeah.
You know this is gonna happen.
Dude, that's amazing, Donger. That's insane, brother. I really appreciate it, man. You did not have to. This is supposed to be about Ocean, man. It's supposed to be about Ocean.
No. Don't wait for my camera, Dylan. Don't wait for my camera. I'll do it.
Thank you so much, man. Thank you. I really do appreciate it, brother. If you're in here, I really do, man. That's insane.
GG's, man. GG's.
Woo! That's crazy.
hot. He's hot, people. Broken.
All right, we're still talking about Stack Up. So
What?
you had,
Yeah,
we're still on Stack Up. We're still on Stack Up.
But it's amazing. I met them out at in person, then eventually there's Deity. And he confided in me, he kept pushing and asking me. He's like, I know there's something about you, and we could do this. And it's the most amazing, probably the most amazing experience I've ever had as a content creator. And I know it's going for a good cause. So at each 1,000, they have something called a care package.
Okay.
That they put together. It could be a Nintendo Switch and a couple of video games and stuff like that that they drop off as a care package.
Okay.
To a family or a person in need who's in the military and stuff like that, with the name of the person who raised the money and the community that raised the money. So last night I'm floored. We made 2,000. We did for charity, and it's 2 care packages that's going to go to 2 families who need it.
That's amazing.
And that don't have anything, who are military vets who are going through mental health awareness, probably at a clinic somewhere in a nursing home, who love gaming. These are all gamers, though, by the way. It's mostly gamers, ex-military vets and stuff like that, and active, who are going through this, can't afford it, who are just going through stuff and have been suicidal or going through suicide and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And again, gaming, it has been their escape. So this is legit. This is amazing, and they're everywhere. And they take a lot of these veterans using the donations to PAX South, to each PAX or E3. They sponsor them to go to E3 or DreamHack and all that stuff. So it's amazing what they're doing. They're looking for also content creators to work with them.
Dude, I'm definitely interested, man. I've actually been following them for a long time. I think I came across them. I'm sure you know Reanimated Her.
Yes.
I saw she was doing an interview with Stack Up, and I think she was actually talking to Bearded DT. Is that how you say Bearded DT?
I always have trouble saying that. I call him Beardy.
Yeah, I'm not gonna even try to say that name too often, but Bearded. She was interviewing him, and it was just purely an interview, just like this, like a showcase. She was just talking about his organization. And her community, did the same thing without even trying to put a charity run or anything like that. She raised like several $1,000s without even trying. Like, it was crazy. And of course, that was like going insane. I was gonna bring that up yesterday, but I didn't want to do it while you were doing your stuff with him. But it was an amazing experience I saw with Stack Up, and he got to talk about his organization. They actually have like a home base here in San Antonio, which is where I live. So it's even easier for me to fucking go help if I need to. So I just need to put some stuff aside, make some time, and actually reach out to him. So now that I got you, I can definitely have a contact with him and probably talk to him about what's going on, and if he has anything going on in San Antonio. So
it's all for the same cause. Even if you brought it up, it's all for the same cause anyway. It doesn't matter. So it's bigger than me or us. It's about these people who are going through, has put their lives out there to allow us to do this. Like people in the past that went to war or whatever it was. To give us this life that we're living in, you out there putting yourself out there as a cop, and to protect those growing up and individuals who are going to be doing this or something better. I salute you, Dilathon, because my 2 best friends are out there in New York City doing anti-terrorist units. It's crazy what they tell me. But yeah, it's great. Stack Up is an amazing organization. They're legit. They're just doing amazing things, and that will be my charity forever.
Awesome.
Outside of autism is what I wanted to do, something with autism first, but it didn't work out. So that's gonna happen soon.
That's good.
So yeah, that's Stack Up, man. They're freaking phenomenal, and they just became a partner with Marvel Factory. So Marvel Factory, we're all gonna come together with Stack Up with Marvel Factory as well. So.
Damn, dude, you got some like awesome communities and organizations around you. That's for sure. That's amazing, bro.
That's how that happens.
Man. Yeah, exactly. So anything else to say about Stack Up before we move to the Marvel Factory?
It's magical yesterday. You guys have to see.
Oh yeah, for sure. I had a great time. Like I said, I was in there early in the morning when you had just started, and I was able to watch it while I was eating breakfast with the wife, or brunch, I should say. So that was amazing, man. Your community came together and they rallied behind you and rallied behind Stack Up to to raise so much money. Like I said, I saw those goals just being smashed and smashed and smashed, and they just kept coming and coming.
Everybody was. I was not expecting that. He told me when we were preparing for it. He was like, so I'm gonna do $250 and all this stuff. Yeah. And I mentioned it. He's like, no, I know you can do better. Trust me. I can do it. Okay, I'll push it to 500, and I felt weird doing that.
Yeah.
And then while I was doing it, and I was like, "It's not coming to me. This is going for greater good." And next thing you know, I had to raise it to 1,000. Next thing, 2,060. I'm like, and I'm dressed like a woman, looking like Tina Turner, and I had a freaking shave session, shaving the bottom of my legs. Thank God I'm not screaming. I would have kept on going.
Oh my God, yeah.
But that's right there.
It was. I'm gonna dance with somebody.
I was maybe play. I want to dance with somebody. But I had fun with it.
Oh, you did, man. You did for sure. Everybody had fun with it. I was in there suggesting stuff too. I was like, shave his knee, shave his knees.
It was you that started that.
Oh shit! Wow. Oh, Pasha, what the fuck, dude?
Wait, what happened?
Is that a dono?
Wait, I don't see it.
Oh my God, bro. Shave your legs? For you, I will, bro. I'll wax them. Oh my God. Pasha. Dude.
Uh-oh.
Thank you, bro. Oh my God, dude. That's fucking... I was like, I looked at chat and like, is that really... What just happened? Dude.
Oh my God, that's awesome, man. We bringing it in, baby. Bringing it in.
Oh my God.
Alright, we're gonna put the music. You're gonna dance right now, Philip. You know that was gonna happen, right? Hold up. Hold the hell up right now.
I'm gonna turn this music up. So I have to use non-copyright music because this is gonna be on YouTube. So I can't use anything that's copyrighted. So we're just gonna use what we got.
Alright, you go ahead. You play it.
We're listening to like EDM stuff. Hold on.
It's called NCS. NCS is a gaming live stream music on YouTube.
Okay.
It has a whole, free to use music. So.
Okay. Some of this is like down. Hold on. I'm trying to find some like upbeat music here.
Guys, you ready to dance? Chat, are you ready to dance? Can I get a wave of Rush with Dylan Talk TV in the chat right now? Let's go!
Oh my God. Come on. Give me something good here. Some of this is like real chill music. I'm trying to look for something decent.
I'll be right back.
I'm stuck with this music, but I promise you, I don't have anything else in here. That's perfect. I'm waiting for Ocean to come back because I'm sure he's gonna be. Let's go. Hold on. You gotta throw the dice.
Wait, what's going on? What's going on?
Donger, I can't get out of my chair, dude, because I will literally knock my green screen down. I don't have a lot of room in here. I'm like in a little cave.
Let's go! We got the donos, the freaking ever bombs, and the salaries doing it, baby. I told you not to. I'm telling you, you mean you're gonna dance. know if you guys can hear that. Let's go. Can I get away with Russ Matilda, dog?
Let's go.
Daddy Brother, how you doing?
Let's go.
What's happening?
Make the pizza. I don't know. Like, are we rolling out the dough? Roll the dough out. Get some pepperonis. Throw some pepperonis on it.
There goes the glasses. There they are. There
Put them in the oven. Put the pizza in the oven. Then we just sit and wait. Oh, we had to throw. I didn't even throw it in the air. I'm sorry. I totally forgot about it. Thank you so much, Pasha. You're fucking amazing, bro. You didn't have to, man. And Donger, thank you again for your embers, brother. Y'all are crazy. Y'all are fucking crazy. Weirdly erotic.
That's the same Savage?
That is Savage, yeah.
But yeah, man. Awesome. You know that was going to happen.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Oh, yeah, for sure. All right, bro. The Marvel Factory. So how'd you get involved with them?
My gosh. So I don't know if you guys know the Lost Drake. The Lost Drake, he's another hype, amazing human being. He actually founded, he's CEO of Marvel Factory. I had no idea because he doesn't really say that much.
Oh yeah.
But
yeah.
I bumped into him at PAX South with him and it's that Sly guy, and they were like, oh, they were telling me about Marvel Factory. I knew about it, but I didn't know how amazing it is. So I think you should definitely look into it.
Okay.
It's a coalition. It's not a stream team.
Okay.
It's a whole bunch of creators. What I mean by creators is basically artists, graphic designers, videographers, you name it.
Wow.
Actually were the ones who do the embroidery for Tech Me.
Okay.
And he worked closely with Kung Fu Panda, did like the animation for Kung Fu Panda 3, I think.
Oh wow.
So it's basically a one-stop shop of a whole bunch of like services for a new streamer, old streamer, whatever it is you do for your artists. They have more than 40 artists available. Graphic designers. They can do overlays, whatever you want.
Yeah,
Business cards. The reason why I used them, I remember when I used them, it was because I needed my business cards 3 days into going to PAX South, and I needed it quick, fast. Let me tell you, if you guys go to convention, you need business cards. I'm telling you that.
Yes, I learned that too. I learned that lesson.
It made it work for me like in 3 days. I got it on the last day before leaving to PAX South.
Oh my God.
And that's how it started. And once I got into their like Discord, and I saw who was involved in this, I was like, I don't belong here. Like,
yeah.
You have Years in there. You have Asika. You have Cindy in there. Psycho, Duke of Flukes, and I'm in this chat room talking to people, and I'm like, Tyson, all these people.
Yeah.
It's a coalition of people that are. I'm partnered with Marvel Factory now, and being partnered gives you basically the ability to use their artists, their services for what you do, and they also support you as a streamer and stuff like that. And what you want to do, and it's amazing. And they're growing and growing and growing, and it's been magical. And we actually we're doing a huge giveaway right now.
Yeah, I've been seeing the one you were promoting. You're welcome to promote it. If you go ahead, do it. If you want to promote it, promote it.
Yeah, I don't have the link here, but it's basically we came together. It was like 50 of us that came together, put some money together to do something good for COVID, because it was like we need to do something for like to add some sort of positivity and funk into what's going on. So we came together, and it's like $1,500 worth of like merchandise and gaming stuff. It's like a starter kit. It's basically a Cyberpunk Xbox bundle, gift cards to Advanced GGs. I'm not sponsored by them, by the way. I'm sponsored by Gamers Ups. That's the team. Controller, a Scuff gaming controller.
Wow.
Titan Optics, which are these. Somewhere I have them on here. I'm not sponsored by them. They're gaming glasses for anti-blue light and some beta shades, which I have here as well. So it's all one big bunch. We came together and we put out that giveaway. and there's a lot of stuff. They also support you with conventions and all this stuff. So it's like a one big stop shop. If you guys are streamers, creators, and you need, I know people go to Fiverr, all this stuff. You want some good stuff. Like,
yeah.
If you're gonna go in, you want some like quality stuff. And Fiverr has a lot of shaky stuff. I was lucky to get a lot of good, okay stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so One Stop Shop, I'm partnered with them. If you guys want any information, let me know. And,
Absolutely.
And Stream Team is a coalition of great people. All you stuff see on Psycho stuff, hopefully of that stuff there is.
Yeah, he has some great graphics. I love his scenes and everything about his alerts and everything it's top quality for sure.
So yeah, man.
That's amazing. Well, that's good, man. I'm glad you, like I said, you got some great people behind you. I mean, there's absolutely. I personally, of course, well, I'll fucking tell this to you a million times. I personally think you should go for partner, but we don't. I mean, the community. We can tell you so much. You have, like I said, you have to be ready for yourself to do it. Like, believe me, I had that people hounding me all the time. It's like, why don't you apply? Why don't you apply? I'm like, I'm having fun. Like I said, like you said, I'm having fun with it. I'm having a great time. I'm just not ready to go out there and. I mean, a little bit was fear. Like, I was afraid of getting denied and stuff like that. But I mean, they believed in me, and I caved in and listened to them. I was like, you know what? It's my birthday present to you, birthday present to myself. Let's just go for it and see what happens. So. And you got to be ready for it yourself. So I will tell you a million times I think you should apply, but I mean, it's got to be when you're ready for sure, brother.
Yeah, it's an emotional thing, and I want to be ready. And I'm still working on like a lot of stuff and rebranding. So I want everything to be okay and right. Even if I don't, I still want it, to do it. I think if you're a creator, like every year or so, you should change a little bit of something, add something to your content, and stuff like that. So that's the transition I'm going through right now. It's just taking a while because of COVID and a lot of stuff that's has been, making our artists busy.
Yeah.
So I'm just waiting. I'm waiting. I'm not going anywhere, But I will.
You better tell me, man. Yeah, I mean, well, I don't know if you're gonna tell anybody. Like you said, you might just keep it on the hush and just. Like, I was afraid of telling people too. Like, I feel like I would just want to apply without telling anybody. I don't want to seem like I'm getting a partner push or just come see me because I'm only going for a partner. I was the same way, but I did want to tell them just because I had so many people ask me, like, you know what, we're just gonna do it and we'll see what happens. So it's up to you. I'll be here no matter what. I'm still gonna stream and have fun. So it's up to y'all if y'all want to come and support the channel. I'm not asking for anything extra. Just show up like you normally would, and let's have a great time together. So
we've come a long way, man. Just look back. We've come a long way.
Exactly, bro. That should be either your first sticker or your first. That could be your sub badge. Like, if people can see that little. Imagine as a sub badge.
Oh, yeah. I'm blessed. We're blessed to do this.
For sure, bro.
It's your dog that's that logo. That's amazing.
Yeah. That's the dog right there. That's Brucey. He's probably out there farting right now. He's
I love it. I've been blessed, man. I'm in 4th Street Team. I don't know how I'm doing it.
Yeah.
Partner, Mixer Streams. Academic. I play MC2 and Gorgeous Gaming. You got to add Marvel Factor. They're not a stream team, but they're a community. So, and I would advise people to probably not do that.
Yeah.
It's hard for me to say no to people. It's hard. It's just hard. Like, it's very hard. Just I want to be there for everybody.
Exactly.
That's my gift and my curse.
Yeah.
I'm always worrying about, I wasn't in this person's channel, or I need to be here, or I need to be there. And now I'm in 4 teams, really, and it's like, when there's events and all that stuff, don't overextend yourself like I am.
Yeah, exactly.
Learn and take things slowly. Seriously, man, because you're going to fall in love with a lot of people. It's great.
Exactly, bro. Exactly. All right, guys. Does anybody have any questions? Please don't be afraid to ask this guy anything. If you want to get to know him a little bit more, cheers. Please ask this guy any question y'all would like. I have a few rapid fire questions I'm gonna ask you. It's kind of like a this or that kind of thing, and that's pretty much it for me. So if y'all have any questions, don't be afraid to ask anything. This is like a personal preference. So, Ocean, do you prefer Marvel or DC?
Marvel.
Absolutely. Like, no, without a doubt.
I mean, DC movies compared to Marvel movies. Come on.
I know. Yeah, it's pretty sad. Like we talked about, I bring this subject all the time. It's like I feel like DC has so much potential to do stuff. I'm a big Batman fan. That's why my dog's name is Bruce Wayne. Like I love Batman, but I mean, Marvel movies are absolutely top notch for sure.
Yeah, without Batman, I don't know where Marvel would be. I mean, DC would be.
Exactly, brother. We love Marvel. All right, I have to ask you this because this is a big controversy in my community alone. Pineapple on pizza, yes or no? You're already a Cowboys fan, so please don't disappoint me again.
I don't mind Hawaiian pizza. I wouldn't order it. I don't prefer it, but I tease Shadow Cow about this all the time. Pineapple should have been on pizza or Mr. Doors. But if it's Hawaiian pizza, I might eat it.
Okay.
But no, I think.
Oh my god.
Knowing it, you know, the pizza culture, I don't really think it does really belong on pizza.
And you're like in the land of pizza, like you're in pizza land in New York City, man. There's so many pizzas there. Like I know people are known to have put pineapple on pizza out there. It's gotta happen.
It's not bad. I'm not saying that it's bad, but it's just it's like I wouldn't order it. You know what I mean? For me.
Oh
like,
man, you're missing out, brother.
Pepperoni or artichoke pizza or Rita pizza or truffle mushroom pizza or whatever, and I see Hawaiian, I'm not gonna choose the Hawaiian. But if it's there, I'll eat it. It's not bad though. All
right, you come to Texas, it's all you're eating is pineapple pizza. That's what I'm gonna get you for all the time.
Hey, no judging, man. How about the palate, right? It's your palate. Right?
Yeah. No, I love it. I'm a huge fan of pineapple on pizza, man. We talk about this all the time. They're always mad at me. I'm like, I don't care. I don't care what you say. You can put pineapple on pizza all day, and I'll eat it.
Don't tell us the Doors or Shadow Cow.
Oh my god. They're just eating the wrong ones. That's all that comes down to. Like, I just gotta show them the right one. Ooh, this is gonna be a good question for you because this kind of has something to do with your name. So I'm kind of curious. If you had to watch one movie for the rest of your life, what movie would it be?
Oh damn.
Yeah.
Oh, it will probably. Damn.
Oh.
It would probably be. Oh damn. Oh, I need a drink. Give me 1 second.
Oh my
It
god.
will probably have to be Lord of the Rings. Yeah. Wait, what happened? What the hell just happened?
Oh my god, my dude. What the hell just happened? I'm sorry, dude. This is not supposed to be about me. This is not about me.
It is, and it's about everyone.
Oh my god, bro.
Let's go.
This man just donated $100, bro.
Let's go.
Hold on. Dude, that is insane. Oh my god, Donger, bro.
Can I get a waiver of Rust? Who was that? Who was that?
That was Donger, bro. Oh my god.
What?
I gotta find another song. It's so hard on this playlist. I don't know any of these songs. Hold on a second. I guess it's kind of a happier song. It's got a more of a beat. I don't know what this is, but we're gonna listen to it. Alright. Donger, this is for you, man. This is for you.
Oh my
Hold on.
Donger, what the?
Dude!
What? Oh, give me the most.
Make that pineapple pizza. I'm gonna get the pineapple. I'm gonna cut it. We're gonna cut it down, chop it up. Gonna roll the dough out. Roll that dough out. Pick it up.
Here it is.
Catch the pizza.
Oh.
Let's throw the stuff out.
I used to love that house.
Let's go, Donger! Let's fucking go, my dude! Thank you so much, man. $100 fucking. Thank you, brother. Let's go. Let's get hype. Hey!
Greg, thank you for being here, Greg. I love you, bro. gonna join in on this, man. I'm gonna join in on this right here.
I don't know what song this is, but we're dancing.
Let's go.
Let's go, Donger! Shout out to my dude Donger dropping the fucking $100, my dude. $100. And all the embers, bro. Thank you so much, man. Let's go, man. You're the man. You're a fucking legend, bro. You're a fucking legend.
GG's. GG's. Let's go, Mr. Muff. Let's go.
Donger, thank you so much, brother. Appreciate you, man. Making me dance on stream. I didn't even prepare. I was like, just trying to have a good time. Yeah, it's all about, man. Thank you so much, brother.
I mean, look at your interview. You eventually was gonna dance. You eventually was gonna dance.
Let's go. Let's go. Hey. Hey.
This has been awesome. It's been awesome, man.
Donger, thank you so much, brother. I appreciate you, man. That's amazing, man. That's amazing. Woo! Got me breaking a sweat over here.
Awesome.
Oh my god, man.
Love it. I love it. Positive energy activates constant motivation always. Exclamation point, peace in chat. Let's go.
Let's go, man. Let's go. Appreciate you. Dude, that's amazing, man. It's crazy. Y'all are crazy.
I love it. I love this.
Yo, Playboy, what's up, man?
I forgot the question. I'm sorry.
Yeah, dude, I forgot. I don't even know why I'm here.
It's alright. It's alright, baby.
Oh my god. Greca. Oh my god, dude. Oh my god, you didn't get to see that question. That's all good. That's a little too personal. We might have to ask that in person.
Whether it's Greca goes on you. Good night, Greca. Different person. Greca.
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh.
Oh lord. Yeah, dude, I don't even know what we're talking about. I'm like,
this is the magic, baby. This is the magic. This is raw and direct. This is on TV web show.
The movie you would want to watch for the rest of your life.
It would probably be Lord of the Rings.
Lord of the Rings. So like a specific movie out of that whole series, or like just the whole series itself?
Whole series.
Okay.
Phenomenal, magical, man. I love Ocean's 11, but I always like the gentleman. I always like the suits, all that stuff. Like Ocean's 11, the smoothness and all this stuff. And I have a book that I read. It's called How to Be a Gentleman 101. It's like a whole bunch of interesting stuff. And always intrigued in suits and all that stuff. So that's how that came about. But movie, like, from getting, and I mean, I'm a movie buff. I love movies, but Lord of the Rings probably have to be up there for sure.
Okay.
Yeah, Lord of the Rings, man, hands down. I mean, I do love Step Brothers.
I love that series, but to be honest, I think I like the Hobbit series more than Lord of the Rings.
Really?
I think I enjoyed the Hobbit, like those three movies, more than the Lord of the Rings.
Really? At its time when it came out?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. I mean.
Yeah. Because I never saw the Hobbits when they came out, like all three of them when they came out. I remember going to watch the Lord of the Rings series when I was a kid, like as the movies were coming out. But then, so I watched the Hobbit. I think HBO was having like a special, and I watched all three of the movies on HBO, and I was like, you know what? I think I actually enjoyed that story more than Lord of the Rings, because you kind of get to see the prequel stuff.
I should go back and watch the Hobbit and see how I feel about it. But yeah, man, hands down, man. Lord of the Rings was phenomenal. Outside of also The Matrix.
Oh yeah, The Matrix is good too.
Wow, it's between those two, seriously.
Nothing beats the first Matrix. That's like one of my favorite movies for sure.
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, that's an awesome question. I'm a big. I wanted to be an actor at one point, by the way. So I'm interested in all that stuff.
I kind of grew up around that stuff. I think that's why I kind of like it feels natural to me to do this kind of stuff in camera. Like I don't feel nervous every time I go live. It's just I want to have fun anyway. But my stepdad, I mean, he used to be around movie productions. He used to be a stuntman. He did a couple movies like Varsity Blues and there was a couple movies he was really big into. So he's got to meet a lot of amazing people. Like all of like the whole cast of Varsity Blues is pretty cool. Like him meeting those people and taking
awesome,
photos
dude.
with them. He did stunts for a long time, and he even tried. We tried doing like the movie production, so he would try to direct stuff. And I remember being on stage with him, trying to help him with stuff, and meeting the actors and hang out with them. So it was cool, kind of cool to see how they got into character and did their lines and stuff. So that stuff kind of appealed to me as well. I was a big chunky kid, so I knew it was like there's no way for me to be an actor. Like I would never do that kind of stuff. But maybe I can learn to entertain people, you know, when I'm older and stuff like that. So that's what I kind of just fell into this, and I love doing this kind of stuff for sure.
And if it comes, I would love to do it though. I used to be a production assistant.
Okay.
I used to deliver reels to companies. I used to always be on set. Always loved that. I always wanted to be like in a sitcom. I always loved watching the outtakes.
Yeah.
Much fun they've had, laughing and all that stuff, and that's how I engaged on that. And I went into like this agency where they headshots charged me a whole bunch of money, and they had support. They had some sort of agent, and they were like corrupt, and that took my dreams away. You know, it's just tough in New York City.
For sure. It's a tough business in general, man. I mean, people think it's all sunshines and rainbows and stuff like that, but yeah, like it's very.
The movie would be awesome.
It's in production right now, Grego.
Yeah, it's happening right now.
Right now, in front of your face. That's awesome, dude. I think that's it from me. Is anybody?
No!
I mean, we can still talk. I don't have any other questions. But that was all my main questions. I mean, we can still talk about whatever you want, bro. I'm down.
I think somebody in the community asked a question. I can't remember.
Did I miss something?
I think it was Reese asked a question earlier.
Reese, I know your question, Greca. But that question we're going to ask in person. He could whisper that to you.
Bowser, I'll be honored. I'll be honored to make another appearance, but I would love to see another creator more, taking my spot again, because I got my chance. I got my opportunity to be on the famous Dilla Dog TV show. And I'd rather give that spot up for somebody else to get that exposure. Maybe Grecovision. Who knows? Grecovision has an interesting story. Spanish as well. He's a Latino streamer.
Oh yeah. I've already talked to Spanish. That's in the works.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, that's in the works.
I mean, we could touch upon those cultural stuff and impacts and barriers we go through as content creators and stuff like that. So, what type of music listen? Oh, I listen to everything, man. Hip hop was my first love. Hip hop. I love hip hop. But house music was the first thing I learned how to dance. I used to break dance too. So,
awesome.
The reason why I stopped break dancing is because I was doing 1990s one time in concrete. 1990s, you guys don't know what it is. Is when you spin on one hand like this on the floor. This is 2000s. These are 1990s, and I cracked my wrist. And then I was like, you know what? I'm gonna stop doing this stuff.
Yeah.
But I break dance a lot. House music was my first love. My sister taught me how to dance house music, and then it went into break dancing and hip hop head. Now it's just like this is high EDM, like it just goes with my personality with just bringing that. But I do love my hip hop though. I love my hip hop.
Exactly, bro.
How about you, Reese?
Oh, Reese, I don't know if you can see his logo, but that man is all about reggae. Like this man, so he DJs. He DJs.
Oh, I love reggae
on stream, yeah. So he is all about reggae music. So anytime he DJs on stream, it's pretty lit, man. If you get a chance, check him out for sure.
That's funny. You know what I was listening to the other day with my neighbors and my wife? I was putting them onto Buju Banton. I was putting it onto those reggae artists from back in the day. People forgot about Buju Banton. People forgot about all these great artists, man. You know about that, Reese. You know about that.
He knows.
I grew up in the 90s, man, when reggae out here was crazy. Man.
Yeah.
That voice, when Buju Banton just come in and it just oh my god. Music is medicine, man, to me. So
yeah.
I like everything. I
agree, dude. I absolutely agree. That's like I know a lot of people. Some streamers kind of keep away from having music on their streams, and then, I don't know. Sometimes it can be distracting or whatever. But to me, like I said, it's a remedy for everything. It keeps me keeps me calm. If anything, music keeps me calm, and I can always turn to it. It never turns me back. It never turns me away. You know, and there's a mood for everything. Like I listen to tons of music. You know, either I'm feeling myself, or if I want to feel happy, if I want to feel hype, you know, stuff like that. If I feel angry, you know, there's music out there for you too that helps you get through that kind of stuff. So for sure, I love music. Believe me.
Walk like a champion, talk like a champion. Alright, sorry. But yeah, how about you, Dylan? What you like listening to?
Dude, I listen to everything. I absolutely do, man. Hip hop, rap, it doesn't matter. I was always an East Coast rap fan, so I'm real big into Biggie. Him being from Brooklyn, you know, my dad being from there, I was really big into Biggie.
Yeah.
I mean, I listen to country music because I live here in Texas. I listen to.
I like some country.
Oh yeah.
You know?
I grew up in the '90s, and my stepdad was really into '90s country, so I kind of grew up on that. The Hano music, which is here in Texas, which is like, you know, the Mexican culture and the Texans making their own music as well. Salsa music, merengue, that kind of stuff, of course, is always makes you feel great, man. Makes you want to dance for sure. Yeah. Houston rap, yeah, Chameleonaire, Houston rap. I'm all over the place. The only thing
Chameleonaire was dope.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Y'all never really got to see most of his stuff because he wasn't mainstream. I mean, he had his little period where Houston was really big on the map, but there's a lot of old school community in there that I love about him because he's a lyricist. He's not really like anybody looking for clout or looking for fame or anything like that. He was just he was real about his music back in the day.
He was a lyricist. You said it. He was a lyricist.
Yeah.
I'm a big Nas fan. Big Nas fan.
Oh, I love Nas too. Yeah.
I'm a big J. Cole Kendrick fan.
Yeah.
You know, as you can see where that leads to. Biggie, check this out. So someone from my community, a good friend of mine, sent me this sweater that I'm wearing right now, which I love. So you guys can tell what it is.
Oh yeah. Thanos and this Biggie.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah. The Biggie crown. Yeah.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
Devil Wookie. Big shout out to Devil Wookie. But yeah, man, I'm a big hip hop head, man.
Yeah. I can practically listen to anything, man. Like you said, music is art, and there's a mood for each and every different type of genre, and it's amazing. I love music for sure.
Calvin Harris in my stream, I can't play it because I'm conscious about all this stuff happening now. But I love using conscious music, like just upbeat music with passion, like Calvin Harris. I play a lot of Calvin.
Yep.
Or used to. So.
For sure, brother.
Just pay it. That's another thing I want to talk about Dylan, as well. This is rising youth content creators. Pay attention. There's a lot of copyright things happening. The streaming world is rising.
Yeah.
Which is attracting attention to a lot of stuff that we do in terms of playing music.
Yep.
They're really tackling this. I saw a tweet by Gatsby. I don't even know Gatsby.
Yes. Yeah. I saw that tweet.
You saw her tweet, saw her video, and she's awesome. I love Gatsby. I know her bio. And that really opened my eyes, man. And that's why I'm pushing now towards that, because Twitter took down a video of a post I made. It was in the background music, me standing, whatever, dancing, whatever. It was a mashup of stuff. And they blocked my account on Twitter. And I was like, what the heck is going on? Did they hack my account? And they sent me a DM, and the DM was like, listen, this was flagged as a DCMA violation, blah, blah, blah. You need to read this this agreement of whatever it is so you can understand what's going on. After this, your account, if this happens again, your account will be just shut.
Oh, wow.
And it had to do with music. So, and then I saw Gatsby's post, and I'm like, holy crap. So be careful what you guys are doing out there. Once you are streaming music and you have more than X amount of people, you're exposing people to this music. You're sharing this music with other people. That counts as copyright infringement. So, and I did not know that myself. I was like, whoa. I'm like, yeah, you're actually sharing this music with multiple people without permission.
Yeah.
So keep in mind of that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna share this. I'm using iTunes, for example. I have this thing called Engaging Electro House Sound. Okay. It's all royalty free. If you have iTunes, you can play it in your stream. YouTube has something called NTS, royalty free music. You can search stuff. Just Google it, man.
Yeah.
There's a lot of good stuff you can use out there. You know, you could probably sneak in a couple of things a little bit here and there.
Yeah, exactly.
for the most part, I think be smart. You know, think about the platform, not you. Think about Mixer, because if you get flagged, Mixer gets flagged.
Exactly.
You're representing that brand. You're representing a brand, not just yourself. You're representing Mixer. So.
Exactly. For sure, brother.
All right,
Something
too
to
much.
think about.
All
Yeah, that's fine, dude. That's fine. Everybody should know. I mean, some people don't know that kind of stuff is out there, so they definitely got to be aware of that stuff, especially.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I knew it to a certain extent, but I didn't know how. And I guess they're really tackling that right now.
Yeah.
So.
Exactly. Yeah. Well, I mean, that's it for me, brother. Unless anybody else has any questions, I mean, it's totally up to chat, guys. We're here as long as you want to be here, and we'll definitely keep talking. But I mean, I do want to take the time to legit thank everybody for being here and checking out the show and being here for Ocean and the absolute insane amount of support and generosity from these people that come through today. Y'all been amazing, man. I can't. There's no other word for that. I'm just speechless about how today work turned out. But I'm glad you were here and you got the experience there with me, brother. I really appreciate it. In your community, Greca, you're amazing, man.
Wherever this, I don't know where I will end up. I will always remember this as my first web show forever, ever.
Let's go.
There's a lot of firsts this weekend for me. It's been a dream. I was like, oh my God, I don't know how I'm going to do this weekend. But I even told you, I was like, Dilla, I know it's a big weekend for you too.
Yeah.
Partnered. I don't want to be selfish. We can change it.
No, I wanted to do this, man.
No, we're going to do this. It's your first web show as a partnered streamer, which is amazing to me. This is history for me. I don't know where this will take us or where I will be the next few years. I will always remember this as my first web show. And I will always remember you guys in chat being here with us as my first web show, as Dilla's first web show as a partner streamer, as these doubles dropping, sharing positivity, man. Remember this, man. Positive energy activates constant elevation, which spells out the word peace. I'll always live by that. I did not create that. It's something I got taught by my brother, my ex-brother when I was younger. Yeah. And that's something I always push. It's not mine. Push it. Create that whatever command in your channel. It's not mine. It's a mindset. It's a way of life. I am the wave of hype. I say it. We are the wave of hype. It's a way of life. Mm-hmm. The way that started, I forgot to tell you guys about that.
Yeah, go ahead.
And I always used to use the term a way of life. I always loved that, using the word, that concept of words. This is a way of life. This is how we do with a way of life. I am Ocean. I use the word way and I switched it to the word wave. Mm-hmm. Life with hype, because I'm hype. This is who I am because of my mom. So that's how the wave of hype started. And that's my brand. That's our brand. The wave of hype is a mindset. It's a way of life. So absolutely, that's how that started. The word peace is about us and one yourself. So that's the biggest thing I want you guys to do. Just push that out there. Make it your own. It's not mine. I want it to be universal, man. I don't want to be selfish about something that's positive. So, Dilla Dog, this has been amazing. Thank you.
Dude, likewise, man.
Something happened this week, and it happened for a reason. You have now the chance to change the world, person by person, viewer by viewer, follower by follower, supporter by supporter. With you and your family, this is amazing. I'm just thankful. Thank you, man.
Dude, it's an honor, man. And it was an honor and privilege for you to join me and your community to come check out. Like I said, just hang out with us and have a great time, man. It was absolutely amazing. I loved every minute of it. It was great talking to you and just sitting back and just relaxing and talking about life and all the stuff that we've been through and stuff like that. This is what I live for, man. I love this kind of stuff because on any other normal circumstances without Mixer, this would have never happened.
For sure. I'll take that to the day I die.
For sure, brother.
We have a purpose. This happened for a reason, I believe, and we are messengers for something bigger, I think. Greca Vision as well. Everybody, thank you. I want to thank my teammates who always believed in me. They started out with Epidemic. Then I played with Troy HD and then Epidemic with Doc Detox and them.
Oh, yeah.
Fifi. And then it went on to, I always kept that spot open for almost a year, 13, because I didn't want to overextend myself. I kept that special. Then Gorgeous Gaming came with Sarah Sasa and them, and then MC2 as well came with Bobby Laramie, Greca Vision, all these guys. I owe everything to my mods, I call them the WODs, the WaveOfHype mods, and I'm sure you do, Dilla.
Mhm.
Thank you. A lot of them were here.
Yep.
This has been a magical weekend. The best thing I can tell you is be yourself, support other people genuinely, push your content of what you love doing, play the games you love doing, do what you love doing in your stream in a positive way.
Exactly.
Okay? Always be yourself, support others while being yourself. Never have a hidden agenda. Do it because you love doing what you do.
Oh,
Okay?
yeah. I love it. I do love it.
Thank you.
Thank you, brother. Before I let you go, if I want to find OceanRGatsby out in the world, where can I find you at, sir? Where are you at?
Oh, everywhere. Oh, shit. Of course, you can always find me on Discord, right? Yeah,
That's it.
Discord. You can always find me on Twitter. I'm very much active on Twitter.
Oh, yeah.
I post everything on Twitter at twitter.com /OceanRGatsby. You can find me on Instagram as well. Same name, OceanRGatsby. And I'm always available. My Discord is open to people. I'm not a therapist or anything like that.
Oh, yeah.
But I have a section where it's basically just venting. It's called venting. And just come in there and just talk about whatever it is. You know, just talk. We're just going to talk.
Yes.
I always wanted to open that up. So you can find me in those places. I'm also part of, again, Marvel Factory. I will always be Stack Up as well, pushing charity. If you guys are content creators and you're on the rise, always use a charity to give back.
Yeah.
To push back and give back. You know,
Absolutely.
don't overload yourself with charity because obviously then, you know, but do it for that reason. It's very self-rewarding. It's amazing. So yeah, that's the only thing I have to say. Thank you, and thank you, man.
Thank you, man.
Can I go give a rub to Dylan, please, in the chat?
Wave rush.
Where's my button? Where's my button? OnlyFans. I'm not an OnlyFans. Get out of here. Dylan.
Thank you, man. Cheers to you, brother. Thank you so much, brother. I appreciate it. Have a good rest of your day. Thank you. Thank you so much. Tell your wife I said thank you too, because she didn't have to give you this time to hang out with me, so I appreciate it. Thank you.
Yeah.
Much love to you, brother.
And we're here, right?
Yeah.
That's called connection.
Yes.
So,
Oh, yeah.
I love you guys. Thank you, Dilla. Peace, Murasocas.
Later, brother.
Yeah, you can put your mixer.
Later, bro.
Thank you. You guys. Love you guys.
Thank you, guys. I really do appreciate y'all being here. Like I said, absolutely freaking amazing stream, man. Amazing. And we could have, I'm sure we could have kept talking forever, man. We had so much to talk about and bring up and experience. I mean, like I said, it's just amazing, guys. What an amazing stream. I can't stop saying that because it means a lot to me for y'all to be here for sure. So awesome showcase. Yes, definitely one to remember for a long